All right, we're live. What's up, guys? How we doing? All good? We watched the Ubisoft and what else? It was Ubisoft. I forget the other two. I was mainly focused on the Ubisoft one though. Pretty excited about Rainbow Six Extraction. Rocksmith looked cool, but I don't know if I'm gonna actually use it. What's up, Pat? How we doing? The biking and snowboarding and hang gliding, I forget what that game was called. That looked really fucking cool though. I was not expecting that. That's probably the second thing. Probably the thing I'm second most looking forward to other than Extraction. Not interested? That's understandable. I just like how it's like the same kind of gameplay style as Siege, but it's PvE versus just only PvP because honestly, for me, PvP can get stale after like only playing that forever. Just something different. I like it. Let me see. I get my scenes all set up real quick. Make sure I'm ready. Alright, what else did they show? There was Mario and Rabbits, which, I mean, if that's your thing, that's cool. Looked good, but I'm probably not gonna play it. There was... What was that other company? Might have to do a little bit of research real quick. I forget what that other company is called. Whoever did the second show. I'm completely blanking out on who that was, but that show was really cool. And then let me actually look up the schedule because it's bugging me now. I can't remember. Um, so it was Ubisoft and then Gearbox. It's not Gearbox I'm thinking of. Gearbox kind of sucked. I'll be honest. There really wasn't anything there that interested me. Um, it's not on the schedule. It's gonna come to me like fucking as soon as I stop streaming. Or as soon as the show starts. What's up, Mickey? How you doing? Alright, it looks like the show is about to start. Couple more minutes. I'm pretty good. I woke up at like 10, got some coffee, and then sat down and got ready to stream. So I basically just woke up. But I'm ready for this show. Got my coffee right in front of me. All set. Alright. Same before this morning. God damn. It's so early, Jesus. Be fucking dead at that time. That's crazy. Madman. Alright, let me Yep, starting soon. Let me actually change scenes. Make sure everything's good. Let's go ahead and unmute this.
And we know one thing, we are going to get an
entertaining
look at some of the best news releases, including
indie
releases coming to a PC
I am up late.
near you. They've got
But I had to go to sleep early last night so I could be up at 10 to watch this.
39 game trailers, Greg. I just saw that pop up on the read there. I didn't even know that. That's
right,
wild.
the volume sound good, everything good.
In E3 is game trailers. It's
game trailers, dude.
They love to see things that they might be
stream
playing.
quiet.
Yeah, so that's incredibly exciting, right?
Yeah, and us, and our embrace.
And us. That's right.
He can do that because I'm short, you know. But I'm looking forward to the PC Game.
See, I'll do it for you too.
It's looking good on the stream. Let me actually turn
freaking friendship right here.
Hashtag E3
Okay.
2021.
turn that down a little bit.
There it
People
is.
don't like this bit. They do not like this bit.
I don't know.
It's too quiet. Let me know.
We're talking games. I mean, that's what I am notoriously not a PC gamer, right? I am a simple person. I like my console to plug in and go. But what I love about the PC gaming show every year is the diversity of games you get.
Very true.
Right? And of course, Sean Plott always shows up to host it and does a great job. He's funny as well. DevBot's always being goofy.
Actually, mute this for a second. Doesn't look like the show's actually started yet. They're just still doing the pre-show. But any minute now. Can we get subtitles? I don't think subtitles are available. I actually have them on. Unfortunately. I'm sorry. 1 minute.
It's happening!
I'll keep it. I'll just keep it like there for now. Just so we can hear, but it's not like overpowering. I can still talk. I'm sorry. I tried my best, but I think they're doing the lowest latency, so no subtitles. And I am also doing the lowest latency, so no subtitles. I'm sorry. 30 seconds. Let's go. I'm really hoping we see Starfield. That's the #1 thing I'm looking forward to. I'm not really... I wouldn't be surprised if they don't show it, but I really hope they do. 15 seconds! Halo as well. Oh, here we go. Let me turn it up. Is my stream actually ahead? Liking this intro. Here we go.
"20 years. That's how long Xbox has been with us.
It's
And
my
like
boy
you,
Todd!
This is a moment I always look forward to. I love seeing the new games, crossing my fingers for my favorites to return, hoping for a few surprises. Most of all, though, I love seeing everyone around the world come together and celebrate what games mean to all of us. And I think, this past year, they've meant even more. Thank you for being with us today. Thank you for the support you give us and one another. Xbox is turning 20. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the friendships we've had that whole time. At Bethesda, we believe video games do one thing better than anything else. They transport us. Through art and technology, there's real magic when you step into a new world and can make it your own. We've traveled the worlds of Elder Scrolls, of Fallout, and now, for the first time in over 25 years, we're creating a new universe with Starfield.
Oh, let's go!
Hundreds of years in our future, it's an epic about hope, our shared humanity, and answering our greatest mystery. It's a game we've dreamt of playing, and it wasn't until now that we have the hardware, the technology, and the team who's hard at work at home to make that dream a reality. We're excited to finally share our first in-game teaser and something to look forward to.
Let's go.
Constellation Starship Frontier. We have you on scanners. Performing remote systems check. Helium-3 tanks check. Seals are intact.
25 years.
Clear still go.
They say, the wonder is, not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it.
That sandwich looks
You're
fucking
part
good.
of Constellation now. Part of our family. What you've found, it's the key to unlocking everything.
We reach your constellation.
This is all we've been working towards.
Jemison route looks good.
We've come to the beginning of humanity's final journey.
Prepare for departure. Graviton loop array spool check. Your space lane is clear.
That's why we're here.
Main engines go. Ignition.
To discover what's out there.
Good luck, Constellation. You are go for launch.
You know what? I'll take that. Looks cool. Still don't really know what to expect gameplay wise, but looks cool. Xbox exclusive. That's not entirely surprising, but
it is awesome to
it's
share
still
with
pretty
you for
big.
the very first time one of the most anticipated games
Yeah,
in
Xbox
the
and PC.
world from Todd Howard and the team
Fuck
at
you,
Bethesda
PlayStation.
Game Studios. A groundbreaking
I hope
game.
it's on Steam
And
at least,
yes,
though.
It's exclusive. Welcome to the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. I am so excited and proud to be here today celebrating games because although it's been an incredibly tough year, I am grateful that games have been such an important source of joy and connection.
Was that
We are
all for Bethesda
committed
though?
to forging the next era of gaming.
Might have been.
Conjuring worlds never before possible, unlocking play across all devices, and delivering the power of games to everyone. And now, we get to share that quest with Bethesda.
Oh no,
Not just
okay,
as
never mind.
partners, but as one team, united in bringing the very best games to more people everywhere. So today, we get to reveal more of what's to come. We have an amazing show, 30 titles, 27 in Xbox Game
30
Pass.
titles?
And of course, every single console title you'll
Jesus.
see today is optimized for Xbox Series X and S, offering next-gen performance, speed, and features. We get to work with the best studios on Earth. Next is something truly riveting. The latest entry in the haunting and evocative franchise created by GSC Game World, Stalker 2. Coming first to Xbox Series consoles and PC. This will be a true next-gen experience.
I'm pretty excited
targeting
for Stalker
4K
2, I'm not gonna lie.
resolution
It's
and
looking
ray
pretty cool.
tracing. Let's take a look at what you'll get to play when it launches next year.
Oh. Oh. No!
Как спали. Ну, чё там?
Готово.
Ну и пошли они нахрен.
Спасибо тебе. Ты многим сталкерам жизнь спас.
Ну, давай, малюй картину маслом. Вот поэтому я ни в какие разборки и не
This looks
лезу.
really good,
Не хочу
like graphics wise.
пулю поймать.
Ну не знаю. Между аномалией и маслиной я уж лучше пулю выберу.
The series, from my understanding, it's kind of like Fallout meets like Metro 2033. Last Light Battle series.
Вот ты говоришь, а я прям вижу красоту эту. Не первый год в зоне, вроде примелькалась уже, а каждый день удивляет.
Зона надоесть не может. Говорят, ты знаешь, где вход в фундамент.
Hope I'm not covering up the subtitles too much.
Узнаешь мотив? Слышал? Вот это культура! А ты одно и то же по кругу лобаешь.
Сам же просишь. У меня музучилище, если что.
О, месье, прошу прощения. Может, вам кучёнок? Профессура. Они вам лабораторию найдут.
Да пошел ты.
Зря ты так с друзьями. Ты же его на вылазки таскаешь.
Чего-чего, а дружбы в зоне я точно не встречал.
Это верно.
Он мучился.
Is that Leon?
Нет.
Это хорошо. Он этого не заслужил.
А пулю заслужил. Жаль, что ты так с ним поступил.
Мне тоже. Считаешь, я не думал, как обойтись без его смерти? Она не могла быть свободна, пока он жил. Зато теперь посмотри на нее. Нет, Скиф, я не отдам ее никому. Зона дала мне жизнь, новую жизнь. Жизнь, которую я готов вернуть, если потребуется. Я буду защищать ее. Всегда.
The fuck is that? Like a railgun?
Охренеть.
Похоже, пора.
И куда ты теперь?
В Припять. Нужно с ним поговорить.
Удачной охоты, сталкер.
Looking good. I like it. I'm excited. April 2022. It's about when I expected, actually. What's up, Lila? Saying that right? Hope so. How you doing?
surviving here. Rebuilding.
Surviving's not enough. We've got to fight.
No, we don't need to do anything. All right, when was the last time you saw written in any numbers?
What is this actually?
Hang in there, Holly. No rest for the wicked.
Let's go.
Through here. Come on. God, I love Mondays.
This fall.
In paradise.
I'm not sure what this is, but it looks cool. Hell yeah, we gotta play this one. This will be fun. It's totally Left 4 Dead, what the fuck?
Buckle up, buttercups.
We've got one shot. Let's make it count.
Over here!
Back for blood. A little bit on the nose, but okay, I'll take it. Wait, did they give a release date? I missed it. They just said this. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Stalker looked really cool. I'm excited for that. These have all looked good so far. Already a significantly better show than Ubisoft's. I'm not sure what that is actually. I've never heard of that. Sea of Thieves. Yeah, I don't know what that last one was. It looked interesting though.
An evil
Could be a sim game.
glows from beyond the horizon. A new danger is coming on the tides. And the one who might stop this ruin, trapped for all
Got more
forever
Sea
in
of
the
Thieves
sea of the
content.
damned. Now to save the pirate life, you must start by saving the life of one.
Oh! Didn't realize we had company.
Is that who I think it is? What
Captain
the fuck?
Jack Sparrow. But I suspect you already knew that.
Because of the treasure Jack stole, a darkness followed him here. And if it's not stopped, this world will sink into shadow.
This sea holds many secrets.
Ah, a new body at last.
All I can do is show you the way.
From what I hear of this so-called Sea of Thieves, it's nothing but cursed crews, bloodthirsty mermaids, a legion of dead, angry pirates, yes. And now, one Davy Jones. Sparrow! Well, I believe that now is the perfect time to use these cannons.
I'll be honest, I didn't care at first, but now I do. Now I'm interested.
There's a world that refuses to face the truth. Nothing lasts forever. Destroy that!
I was not expecting fucking Jack Sparrow. That's so fucking cool. That's so cool.
I don't suppose, by chance, there's a second one of those?
Might actually have to come back to the game for this.
The Sea of Thieves, eh? Bring me that horizon.
Top tier journalism is right. Do we have a release date? Maybe? Please? June 22nd? That's soon. It's what? Week after next? That's really soon.
Hey, how's it going?
Let's do this!
Reputation is everything. If a Yakuza shows weakness, he's done.
Time to call a friend! Order!
What the?
Happy birthday!
This game looks crazy and I love it. I'm not a huge fan of the Yakuza series though. Not that I don't like it, I've just never really played it. Wait, was this not already... Oh, it's on Game Pass. Okay, I understand. It's on Game Pass.
Attention all squads.
Oh?
The Russian troops are falling back. Do whatever you can to secure the sectors. We push them back, but not far enough.
Do be looking like Battlefield.
Let them regroup.
If this was an Xbox exclusive, that would be crazy, but it would piss off a lot of people. What's up, Samurai Fisherman? I like what I'm seeing so far. You got fired from your job. I'm sorry for your loss. That was sick. Thought he missed for a second there. Just fucking plummet to his death. Okay, he will plummet to his death. This is looking good. I think I'm sold, actually. Just pure chaos. I love it. Wait, there's no way that's actually Xbox exclusive, right?
So, how was your day?
Oh, you know.
I have something to share.
When is this, my birthday?
We're having a baby.
Police!
I mean, it shouldn't be, but it did have like the Xbox.
What's going on? Shut up! You know what this is. You've been lying to me all this time.
Yeah, there's no way.
I'm out of patience.
What? I know I say this a lot, but I love you.
I say this a lot too, but back at you.
What is this? 12 minutes. Game Pass is such a good deal. You get literally all of these games free day one. It's so fucking good.
I can't believe I'm really here. Psychonauts headquarters. Look at all these gadgets.
Psychonauts.
The mind is the final frontier of humanity.
I'm ready for anything.
Time for justice!
The fate of the free-thinking world is in your hands.
I'm afraid that means the dead letter office for you.
I completely forgot this was a thing, I'm not gonna lie.
Always remember how to roll with it.
This is a mission about the fate of the world. Can you do that?
Yes, if I can find some bacon.
I'm going to ignore that last part.
Psychonauts to August 25th. Wait, what?
This is usually the moment when I say hello and welcome to the Bethesda E3 showcase.
What happened to the chat? Why did all Pat's messages get deleted?
And whether you've known Bethesda for 35 years or are just getting to know us, we couldn't be happier to bring you the latest on your favorite games. We started this showcase with my good friend Todd Howard, who gave you a first look at Starfield. Along with Bethesda Game Studios, all of our teams are continuing to work on the projects that have been in development since well before we joined the Xbox family. So rest assured, the games you've been expecting and hoping for are still in the works. And today, we're bringing 10 more titles to Game Pass for a total of 30 Bethesda games. That includes several id Software games, like the award-winning Doom Eternal. If you're looking for another reason to play it, Doom Eternal will be optimized for Xbox Series X and S on June 29th. Powered by id Tech, this next-gen upgrade will be free for everyone who owns Doom Eternal. And on Series X, it will offer improved visuals at 60 FPS with ray tracing, a 4K mode, and an optional performance mode up to 120 FPS. Or maybe you're in the mood for an RPG, like Skyrim, which marks its 10th anniversary this November. We can't celebrate it without you, so share your favorite Skyrim memories, stories, artwork, and more on Skyrim10.com. Or explore an ever-changing, post-apocalyptic wasteland in Fallout 76. Everything you love about Fallout games. Custom camp building, rich storylines, warring factions, unique characters, places to discover, you'll find it all here. In fact, Fallout 76 is now one of the most popular games on Game Pass, thanks to an incredibly welcoming and collaborative community. Here's a look at what's coming next in Fallout 76.
Brotherhood of Steel are the guardians of human civilization.
Oh boy, more Fallout 76.
Fort Atlas
I don't
is
care.
safe. It came at a great cost.
The Brotherhood must stand united. The super mutant threat takes priority. This proves more than anything the need for our justice.
You're splitting our forces, Shin. The most important
What's up,
thing is
Lupus?
finding
How you
everyone
doing?
that has gone missing and returning them home.
So it comes to this. I thought you understood what that insignia meant. You are no paladin of the Brotherhood.
I set this plan in motion, and I am the only one who can stop it.
Doing good? That's good.
The
Glad to hear
Brotherhood
it.
of Steel must protect the future of Appalachia and of the world. Your righteous crusade has gone too far.
While it may seem that we are fractured, I believe that we are now stronger than ever. This is a choice that can never be undone.
July 7th. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't really care that much. Not a huge
What the hell was
Fallout
that?
76 fan,
Expedition Squad Delta.
so not really
report.
much to say about that one.
Squad Delta, what's going on out there? Come on, this isn't funny. I know you can hear me.
The Wasteland isn't the only open-world playground
More
with an
Fallout
amazing community.
76.
The Elder Scrolls Online from ZeniMax Online Studios has now surpassed 18 million players and shows no signs
ESO.
of slowing down. Right now, our players are
This-
enjoying the new Blackwood chapter, part of the Gates of Oblivion year-long adventure. We've got a lot more to come in ESO, including the
I need to
conclusion
catch
this
up on
epic
ESO.
story later this
I haven't
fall
played the
with
past like
ESO Deadlands.
2 or
And
3
with the release
DLCs.
of ESO
I'm
Console
behind.
Enhanced this Tuesday, the game will deliver a true native experience optimized for the Series X and S.
Yeah, I haven't caught up to when they added dragons yet, whenever that was. Pre-order of Battlefield, I see. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until it comes out. Might buy it day one, but we'll see, we'll see. Does look fun though.
It's a new world.
Yeah,
with
that's
new
fair.
Rules. Now, nothing is off the table. Winning this battle will take a new breed of
You do
fighter.
kind of know what you're getting with the pass.
Wait.
What's this? We're playing this? Wasn't this already out? Is it not? Basically, is it Gang Beasts 2? I thought it was something else. I mean, it looks like Gang Beasts. I swear I've seen this game before. Like, being played. Party Animal. I could have sworn that game was out already. Hades? It's a Hades DLC?
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here.
Try and stop me.
Is it? It's just coming to Xbox? I haven't actually played Hades. I know very little about it. What's this? OD Life Simulator. It's very possible. They just spoiled the game. I have no idea what this is, but it looks cool. I like how it looks. I like how it sounds. Somerville. 2022. Probably check that out. Looks interesting. I'll have to look into it more, but...
This holiday marks the 20th anniversary of Xbox and the 20th anniversary of Halo. To our millions of passionate
Come on,
fans,
show me Halo, show me an
thank you.
upgrade.
We wouldn't be here without all of you.
Our goal has always been to bring players together.
I'm excited
And
to
for the
see what they
first
did with
time,
Halo
we're
after that
thrilled
last
to
trailer.
offer our entire multiplayer experience
Because
to
you know
all
they gotta
players
impress
across
us with this.
Xbox and PC with no barriers. Halo Infinite multiplayer will be free to play and invite more of you than ever before to become a Spartan hero. I'm excited to be here with Joseph Staten, the creative director of Halo Infinite. From helping craft the original Halo Combat Evolved to leading the fan favorite Halo 3 ODST, Joseph is a Halo visionary. It is so great to have him back with Halo.
Thank you, Bonnie. And hey, everybody.
Overwatch 2.
For
They might show
us, and
Minecraft.
hope
I
many of
don't think
you,
they're gonna show
Halo
Overwatch 2
has
though.
always been about heroism and wonder, about fighting to keep humanity safe against impossible odds in a beautiful and mysterious sci-fi world. This is just one part of the Zeta Halo ring, the largest, most wide-open environment we've ever built, and we can't wait for you to explore it.
Okay.
The heart of Halo is
I
Spartan
mean, it looks good, but I really want to see
the
some
Master
gameplay.
Chief. In the next chapter of the Chief's story, you'll face his greatest challenge yet. But you're not alone in the fight.
Oh, the main batteries are shut down. We're stuck out here.
Man, I love that armor. It looks so good.
Against an entire army. What can you do on your own?
I told you. it's enough.
So I see.
I need you to understand. There's not much time. If you knew how you were going to die, how would you live your life differently? How would you live your life differently?
What happened? Where is Cortana?
The rogue AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted.
How? By you?
Of course not. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you remember? My instructions were to enter this installation, imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval. Yours were to take her back to the Infinity for deletion. So if it wasn't you... Okay then. There's something else. On successful deployment, my deletion routine was supposed to complete. Still here.
Good.
Good.
Something stopped your deletion. We need to find out why.
But this wasn't the mission.
The missions changed. They always do.
Are you sure?
Of course, you can't have a Halo game without multiplayer.
Oh, come on, show me
Xbox
gameplay.
Series X, you'll be able to enjoy Infinite's multiplayer action at up to 120 frames per second. Finally,
Fucking
I'm
blue
very
balled.
happy to announce that Halo Infinite's first free-to-play multiplayer season and Infinite's story-driven campaign will launch together this holiday.
A new day is upon us.
I mean, it looks really good, but
Generation built to fight.
the problem was never how like the CGI looked, it was how the gameplay looked.
Are you ready?
Although this does look pretty good.
No scope. Big shot. Killing spree. Double kill.
Hello, let's do some damage.
Skewer acquired.
Oh, that grappling hook is gonna be so cool to use.
Claim the enemy flag. Return it to base. Ordnance drop inbound. The flag is ours. Please call at your earliest convenience.
Now, show me what you can do.
I like what I'm seeing. I really wish I could have seen some more holiday 2021. I really wish I could have seen some more campaign gameplay. Just because like the last gameplay we saw was kind of disappointing and I was hoping they would fix that. But I can't complain too much. I do like what I saw. And the multiplayer looks good.
Has survived. A dark figure wanders in the east.
must be stopped. At all costs.
Is this? This is the Diablo 2 remaster, right? Yeah. Eight-player co-op. I was thinking this was already out though. Is it? Wasn't it out on PC? Or is it not?
This may be our darkest hour, but it will be your greatest moment.
Diablo 2 Resurrected. August 23rd, or was that September 23rd? Yeah, September. Wait, yeah, September. I could have sworn that was out already, though. I could be wrong. Because I saw, without exposing myself too much, I saw Kiara play it.
From all of us. But he's my brother. And I...
Okay, it's the stream, it's not me. This is on the stream's end, it's not on my end, unfortunately. But it is lagging. It's... It's not on my end, it's the stream. I mean, I'll refresh, but yeah, it's the stream. There's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. A Plague Tale Requiem. I hope they fix this. That's all I can say. Unfortunately, not much I can do about it. Fallout 6 again? Or not Fallout, Far Cry 6.
I recognize that voice. Let me ask you a question.
I think it's better now. Looks like it.
When I am dead and Yara is burning, what exactly is your plan? Hold hands, sing songs around the fire?
Sure, I know just the song.
Time you learn about resolver, Danny. To take down Castillo, a guerrilla needs the right tool for the right job.
I might have to buy Game Pass again. There's a lot of good stuff coming out.
Keep talking.
It's a stealth operation. I got you covered.
The only downside is you don't get it on Steam.
I have just what you need.
But I mean, I think it's a fairly worthy trade-off.
You wanna blow shit up? Juan Cortez at your service.
Although this game is Epic Games exclusive anyways.
Everyone in Yara saw that shit. What? Wait a second. Who brought the rooster? Hey, whatever you need to get the job done, Danny.
Next time I see you, I want to play with that crazy backpack, deal?
No question.
Resolver, Juan.
No Game Pass. I'm not quite sure why they showed that if it's on Game Pass, because they showed it yesterday. What's this? Slime Rancher. I see. Slime Rancher 2! I see. I'm not too interested in that, but if that's your thing, more power to you.
Boom punch. Welcome back to Shred-ageddon. Here's a new trick. Let's go.
Is this new SSX? I did not know about Slime Rancher. I wasn't aware that existed. I'll be honest, there is yet to be a snowboarding game that's been better than SSX Tricky for me. SSX Tricky was just too good. Too good.
Really good.
Unbeatable.
Holy Bluthering whip.
What's this? Plants vs. Zombies 2. I have no idea what this is. I like what I'm seeing though. Atomic Heart. Okay, I've never heard of it, but it looks good. Minecraft 2. That's gotta be what this is. I'm really liking the art style in this, not gonna lie. It looks really good. (2022) Grounded DLC?
First year of Grounded. Millions of players kept busy with crafting.
I love those retro style games, like really intense lighting.
Ziplining.
They look so good.
Flying things.
And that pulls it off really well. From what, at least from the trailer.
We present the Shroom and Doom update. It gives the people what they've been asking for. Like sitting. No, seriously, a lot of people want to sit. Pets for when you get sick of your human companions. And of course, mushrooms. But not those kinds. We've also got something that literally no one was asking for. The Brood Mother. She's so terrifying. You should probably turn on arachnophobia mode. Oh, even her blob scares the shit out of us. Go big. Or never go home.
I'd never actually played Grounded, I'm not too interested in it, but it's cool, I guess.
Oh, and it looks like we added achievements too. Nice.
June 30th, Shroom and Doom update. For all you Grounded fans. Among Us. 15-player Among Us! Let's go! Oh boy, I can't wait to play Among Us on Xbox. So fucking stupid. New anime game dropping. Oh. Okay, this looks really good actually. I like it. This looks really good. It looks really good, but I'm never gonna remember that name. (2022) and 2023. I'll have to keep an eye out for that one.
You have shown an aptitude for applying lethal solutions to conflicted situations. We wish to test your abilities.
The fuck? Still on the stream's end, unfortunately. The Ascent, coming July 29th. I mean, it could have been intentional. Didn't really seem like it, though. And considering what was happening earlier, probably not intentional.
Their daring choices echo across time, turning land
Just seem to be having some trouble.
and mortals into legends. If history was in your hands,
Some mobile game?
what would you build?
What is this, actually?
How would you fight? Where would you go? What will you be remembered for?
Maybe Total War? I've never actually played any of those games, but kind of looks like that. Oh, Age of Empires 4. I see. October 28th. Also, have never played that.
We
2008
begin by
to
hearing an
2021.
old, wise-sounding
Yeah.
voice, and we see a quiet, peaceful setting. This will make our game seem big and important. Now, something must break the serenity. Will this creature be in the game? No. Say goodbye to it forever. Suddenly, and for no reason, people running. These pointless slow-motion shots make everything seem cool and should bolster pre-sale numbers.
I see they're taking inspiration from
That
Tobuscus.
wah sound can mean only one thing. We must gaze over an epic shot of a world, and there should be lens flares. Now we see our hero.
I think he was talking about Age of Empires, because it's been a long time since Age of Empires 3.
The developers haven't finished the design, or finished the story, or finished any gameplay that's actually ready to show. In fact, the only thing they have finished is the title.
Wait. Outer Worlds 2? What? I didn't think they would make a sequel, I'll be honest. I mean, I'm here for it, but I was not expecting it. I liked the first game. I mean, it was a bit mediocre at times, but I hope the second game's better. I'm sure with I think they have a bigger studio now, so I'm sure they could do better. New Flight Sim. Yeah, it looks like a new flight sim. I feel like it really hasn't been that long since the last one, though. I'm pretty sure there was like a huge gap between the last one and the one before that. I could be completely wrong, though. I'm not a flight sim guy. Oh, it's coming. Okay, that makes sense. It's just coming to Xbox Series X. Yeah, it's the same flight sim. I was right. Show is almost over. There should only be a couple left, I think. Because Square Enix starts at 12:15. It's 12:07 right now. Unless they overlap, which is entirely possible. I do want to check out Square Enix, though. Hey, Forza? Forza Horizon 5, maybe?
Tell me what you want right now. Ooh, let everybody talk right now. Tell me what you want right now. You could get it. Yeah, well you can get it. Yeah, yeah, you can get it. Tell me what you want and I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm not giving up, come on, we got nothing left to lose. I've been it from the start, you know I'm not going anywhere. I don't give a, tell me what you want, you can get it.
Yeah, it was the 2020 flight sim. Forza Horizon 5. Alright. November 9th. I actually like the Forza Horizon games. I'm not a huge, like, racing game guy, but Forza Horizon's fun. I played Forza Horizon 4 quite a bit.
Hello, I'm Mike Brown, Creative Director at Playground Games, and I can't wait to show you what we've been working on. Horizon is known for fun, freedom, and beauty. This year, the Horizon Festival arrives in beautiful, diverse Mexico. This is the largest and most diverse open world ever in a Forza Horizon game. And there is no better car to explore it than the stunning AMG Project One Forza Edition. Rendered in unparalleled detail and with ray tracing in Forza Vista, thanks to the power of the Xbox Series console.
I mean, I'm sure it's going to be on Game Pass.
I've invited along some of the team.
If it is on Game Pass, I definitely don't mind trying it out.
Content that's waiting for you in Forza Horizon 5.
Like, it's probably not a game I'd pay $60 for,
Maddie,
but it's
Sierra,
worth
and
playing.
Don from the Forza team.
Hey, Mike.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, everyone.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
And we also have Abraham with us as well. He's one of the talented actors who will be appearing in the game.
Bienvenidos a Mexico. I can't wait to show you what we've been working on.
We begin in the rainforest on an expedition.
I don't know why it wouldn't be on Game Pass.
In which you set out on an adventurous journey across Mexico to explore new locations and discover places for the festival to expand.
I'm on the river now. We're getting close.
There you are. How's the expedition going?
I'm racing a car through the Mexican jungle, Rami.
I'm sure they will have new features.
I can see some ruins up ahead.
I hope so, at least.
Bienvenida Alpsmal. Look out for the flamingos! This city is still a jewel of Mayan architecture.
That's a peek at our adventurous campaign. But Forza Horizon
Adventurous
has always
campaign.
been a game that's best enjoyed with others. Let's go and see what some of our other players are up to. The Xbox Series consoles allow us to capture every last detail, right down to the individual needles on these cholla cactus. The scene looks real, but there are no tricks. This is in-game. Maddie is behind the wheel of the AMG Project One.
I mean, that's not surprising. Racing games always look amazing.
Living desert. The perfect place to meet up with friends and head out for a drive. Thanks to the next generation of our Horizon Live servers, everyone else we see here are real players. And it looks like Maddie has been joined by some other members of the Forza team. Let's leave Maddie for a moment and head out to the coast and meet Don. Don is already on the move, exploring this idyllic seaside town. This is a recreation of Mexico that is honest, authentic, and filled with love. Speaking of, hold up, Don.
Oh, hey, what's up?
This is a mural by Mexican artist Farid Rueda. Just one of the many beautiful, faithful pieces of Mexico you'll find all over Forza Horizon 5.
That was
While
scripted.
Don drives down to the beach,
In real gameplay,
we'll
they
jump
would have
over to
crashed.
the Gran Caldera
Ruined the immersion.
volcano. Check out this geology detail, implemented with precision accuracy using photogrammetry data captured on location atop an active Mexican volcano. The entire world has been recreated at this level of detail. And here's Sierra, in her favorite off-road buggy. The volcano Sierra and friends are exploring is the highest point ever in a Horizon game. And thanks to the power of the Xbox Series consoles, from up here we can see for miles in every direction. In the distance, we can just about make out Guanajuato. Let's take a closer look. Guanajuato is one of the most beautiful cities anywhere in the world. It's a colourful, undulating city full of vibrant architecture. It even has a sprawling network of tunnels. And these twisting, turning, overlapping streets mean that as well as looking good, it plays great too. As we see here, as Don is challenged in Horizon's open world battle royale, The Eliminator. While Don tries
bringing
to win
back the
that
battle
race,
royale.
the rest of our players are still out exploring this diverse open world. Let's head north to the canyon. The Horizon series is known for its uplifting beauty, and using our unique HDR camera rig, we captured 24-hour shoots of real Mexican skies at 12K resolution.
We're Enix should
Thanks
be
to
on the same
Xbox
show. I
Series
shouldn't have to
consoles,
switch streams.
These
Hope so, at
photorealistic
least.
skies result in lifelike lighting that dynamically changes every frame.
I
making
mean,
you
at least
feel
it's
like you're
something
really
somewhat
there.
unique for battle royales.
Here's Maddie again. She's joined by Abraham and some other members of the team. Our players are using Forza Link, the new AI assistant that intelligently
I'm never
tracks
gonna
the
touch
status
it, but
of you
at least
and
it's not the
people you
same
meet
thing as
online,
every
and
other
then helps you
single
link up
fucking
and
battle
play
royale.
together. We'll now head deep into the rainforest and rejoin Bill and the rest of our players. Here we see our new volumetric lighting system filling the scene with God rays as the sunlight dapples through the dense rainforest. A Horizon arcade minigame is about to start. Forza Link knows that Bill loves minigames, so it intelligently prompts Sierra to invite Bill. Bill accepts, and they're seamlessly linked together.
They do be
with
promoting
GPS
texting while driving.
With that Horizon arcade minigame starting soon, all of our players are coming
They're
together.
gonna get cancelled soon.
This minigame is called Pinata Pop, signaled by the Horizon cargo plane dropping a payload of pinatas.
Ooh, over this way.
Gotta catch up to you guys.
Our players now have to work together to find and pop as many as they can.
Okay, go up here to the left.
There's loads along the main road.
Here I go.
I'll take a look through the bushes here.
There's some between the houses.
Real players would never work together like that.
While the
They would
team
just be
grab
crashing
those
into
last
each
two
other.
Pinatas, we're going over to the stadium because I have one more thing to show you. This is Event Lab, the incredible new toolset that allows you to create your own races.
I haven't
game
seen a
modes,
single
and
crash yet.
gameplay
I'm disappointed.
experiences. You customize everything.
Not
right
real
down
gameplay
to
if
the
there's no
fundamental
crashes.
rules of the game. Forza Horizon 5 is the largest, most fun, and most beautiful open world we've ever built. And it will truly be an astounding showcase for the Xbox Series consoles when it comes to Xbox Game Pass this November 9th. Thank you so much. I'll see you all in Mexico later this year.
All right, I think that should be it for
Team Xbox is on a mission to bring the joy and community of gaming to everyone on the planet. That's why you, the gamer, are at the center of everything we do. Today, we showed you 30 games. 27 of them will be available on Xbox Game Pass. Now, through the end of the year, you can look forward to back-to-back monthly releases.
Yeah, Far Cry 6 is not on Game Pass, so I'm not sure why they showed it.
Led by 5 new titles from Xbox Game Studios, as well as highly anticipated
Like
games
they literally
like
showed
Back
it
4
yesterday.
Blood,
They spent like
12
10 minutes on it
and The
yesterday on the
Ascent.
Ubisoft show.
And as we look ahead to next year, I'm inspired by the creativity of Bethesda and Xbox Game Studios. We showed you the highly anticipated RPG Starfield coming exclusively to Xbox. But we also have some of the industry's best RPG storytellers working on Avowed, Fable, The Elder Scrolls Online.
I was hoping we would
Fallout
see Avowed today, but I
76,
wasn't
The
expecting
Outer
it.
Worlds 2,
Because I'm
and
really
Elder
excited for
Scrolls
Avowed.
6. We unveiled
It's gonna be a
stunning
while before that comes
multiplayer
out, though,
mode for
before
the
we even
world's
hear
most
anything about that.
beloved shooter in Halo Infinite, adding to the roster of
Which is fine.
iconic
I don't mind them
Xbox
taking their time,
shooters,
being quiet about it.
alongside Wolfenstein, Gears of War, Perfect Dark, and Doom. We premiered the most epic open-world racing game, Forza Horizon 5, bringing you a vibrant and authentic depiction of Mexico in a game built from the ground up for next gen, while the team at Turn 10 is hard at work on the next Forza Motorsport. Our growing family of 23 studios is devoted to advancing the medium we all love. Xbox has been here for 20 years, and that's because of you. Our team strives to make Xbox a place where you'll find the greatest games, the most dedicated developers, and the most passionate community. Together, we all
I don't know.
make Xbox
PlayStation
the
fanboys
best
are pretty
place to
fucking
play.
diehard.
Before I go,
They might have you beat.
there's one more thing. Take a look at this brand new original game from the Arcane team at Bethesda.
Arcane?
The studio that created Prey and Dishonored. Arcane created something new for them, an open world immersive shooter that you can play alone or with your friends.
Deathloop, maybe?
And like Starfield, this game will be an Xbox exclusive.
Nah, that's not Xbox exclusive. What is this then?
Pobre bribón. I'm gonna have to take you apart again. Hey, Dev, anything interesting?
Ingredients exist too. Dependable, 25 centimeters, dramatically elongated. Go on, make yourself useful.
So, that was fun, right?
That's your cue, mate.
Sleep tight.
You know what this reminds me of? My time in the Himalayas.
Letty's later, Dad.
What? No, 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 no! Shit! What the fuck? Alright, we're good. Don't know what the fuck that was. Sorry about that.
How do we always get into this
In the field in Redfall, Massachusetts. Behind me, we are witnessing clear signs of
Do be made there do be vampires.
the locals engage.
the video was worth it.
Everybody, fall back! People need to know what happened. Layla, with me. Get me on the roof now.
Thank you, Layla. You're the best. Oh, Jacob, don't even mention it.
I don't know what this is actually. I'm intrigued though.
Where's the other one? Where'd it go?
Give me a taste, bloodbag.
Bloody hell.
Taste this, cabrona!
You'll be looking crazy.
Jacob, there's something. Oh shit. Dev's gonna love this one. You better have a plan, Jacob.
Yep. Don't miss.
Don't touch me!
Look! A new one!
Primo, venate! Go, go!
Kill me. End me. You can't break the blood trance. It's only just begun.
I think there's vampire in this.
Really? What does it taste like? Be specific.
Like blood and death. And strawberry.
Sun's coming up. Let's keep moving.
Let's keep moving.
Sure thing, Edgar Allan Bro.
That's a good one.
Do you think things will ever go back to normal?
Would you want to go back to normal?
Not if I still have to pay my student loans.
Redfall. I'll have to check that one out. It looks cool. I like it. I like it. Xbox exclusive. And on Game Pass. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out. More Outer Worlds 2? Oh, okay, it's the... Okay, they're ending the show. That was a good show, honestly. Almost everything here looked at least, like, somewhat interesting. There was only a couple things I just didn't care about, like the Fallout 76 stuff. Didn't care at all. But everything here was pretty cool.
Bring me that
Definitely a lot better than yesterday. Pretty good show. I'm not disappointed either. I like what we saw. The next year is looking pretty good for games. At least from Xbox. Yeah, tons of Game Pass stuff. Almost all of the stuff is on Game Pass, which is really cool. Game Pass is fucking stacked. It's gonna be even more stacked within the next couple of years. Alright, that's it for Xbox. So I think Square Enix is on the same show. I hope so. If not, I'll just switch scenes for a second and see if I can find it. But I do really want to watch Square Enix. Because I'm hoping they'll show the new Final Fantasy. Alright, let me actually switch scenes for a second. I'm just going to check. E3 Square Enix.
Say level, you're who?
You say. It looks like they might already be live. We might have missed it.
Okay, down on one knee, sir.
Okay, yes.
Down on one knee.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I had to cut off the
Spartan,
fridge.
Yes.
Stand.
Wow.
You're not missing anything right now.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm
They're just on stage.
They're not
doing anything.
Like, bring it. Okay.
I'm down. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Top to bottom, 10 out of 10. Put it in my veins. Do it again. Run it back. I don't know, but that was awesome. I think that's like what that was like the perfect mix of like just a few informative little bits, but what gamers love is just
okay.
trailer
So
after
the
trailer,
Square
hit
Enix
after
showcase
hit. I mean, really, there were a lot of
is-
great games that they announced. It's insane.
I love your enthusiasm right now. I don't
Yeah.
even know where to start either.
Looks like
we got
it's
to
in
see a little
about
bit of the
45
story.
minutes.
There's new AI.
Though I think
I loved
either
her
they
personality. I
changed
thought
the
that she was
schedule
absolutely adorable.
Yeah,
or
for Halo Infinite, it was. I mean, I think like Halo Infinite, we knew
I
that
don't
it was
know.
going to come, right? It was a game that was supposed to release last year. It
hasn't started yet, though.
I guess a really lukewarm response visually, and then Xbox just hits it out of the park. You know, they did such a great job, and then also showing off multiplayer like that. That looked like big team battle, and I love
Yeah,
big
okay,
team
so we haven't missed it.
battle.
Haven't missed it.
I'm all about that.
Um,
and yeah, it was really, really well done.
When we got
It should
to
just be in
multiplayer,
the
you were
same
definitely, like, head over
live stream,
heels.
I
You
think.
were like,
Yes.
I am here for this. All the nostalgia feels. I also thought the environment
So
looked
what I'll
fantastic.
do is I'll go
like
ahead
you were
and-
saying, there were a lot of conversations when the gameplay was revealed. But
Switch back
everything
to
that
here.
I saw animation-wise, like I was impressed.
By the way, so normally for our E3 polls, we're only able to fit 6 games.
Oh.
But our
There's so much
crew
great stuff.
was like, there's just too many games. So there's 7 games in the poll
7
right now. So get out there and vote. I mean, there's actually a lot of hype.
What did you guys like?
Centered around, well, you know, what we just saw.
For sure.
Redfall.
There was a
looked
lot of
really,
stuff
really
out.
cool.
There was a lot of stuff.
Stalker 2
Halo
looked
Infinite
incredible. We
looks
got a
really good.
Psychonauts 2
Excited for
release date.
Starfield, even though we don't really know that much yet.
There's so much to talk
let me
about. Where
turn
do you
this
want to
down.
start? I know we talked about Halo. Where do you want to go from here?
To be honest, Redfall.
Redfall looked really cool. I really liked Redfall.
Violent vampire.
Was not expecting the Outer Worlds to, but I'll remain
I was totally
cautiously optimistic.
the flame hair.
I hope it's good. I did enjoy the first game, but it wasn't my favorite. It was, as I said before, it was kind of mediocre. So I hope they really knock it out of the park with the second one. I wish we saw Avowed, but you know, it's. I imagine that game's still quite a few years off, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, exactly. A new IP from
Psychonauts 2. That's. I mean, it's Psychonauts. Fucking.
Which, by the way, on Game Pass, so check that out.
What more is there to say?
I think like there's just so much
Stalker 2 looked cool.
Bethesda Xbox
Yeah,
crossover.
it was kind of lame. You're not wrong.
And it also goes to show too.
How you doing,
the,
Puff?
Not only the investment, but the trust that Xbox has in Bethesda to bring some real.
Forza Horizon 5, that looks cool. I'm probably gonna play it from Game Pass. I'm definitely gonna have to. Sorry. I'm definitely gonna have to get Game Pass because there's so much coming to it. Like all of the games I'm looking forward to are coming to Game Pass.
Probably going to be similar to an epic RPG with
So rather than just buying everything separately, I might have to at least temporarily play everything on Game Pass. Just because like it's too good to pass up, honestly.
We all went wild. We're like 11, 11, 20.
There really is is a lot.
Pretty good?
And, you know,
Glad you're doing good.
I said this to the crew when we're
I'm doing pretty good
watching,
too.
if they just give me,
The show's been good.
like, what
I've
we got
enjoyed
with
it.
Oblivion, what we got with Fallout, right? If you just give me open world space adventure,
Yeah.
that's fine. You just wrap me up in a little ball. I'll wait till 2022 and I'll be right in there like swimwear. I'm so excited for it.
Yeah, I mean,
Let me-
spaceships, robots. I'll be honest, we
There we
didn't
go.
see a lot, but we were like, that was
Forgot I
enough.
turned it down,
That
sorry.
That was enough to tide it over.
I'm totally here for it.
Yeah.
I also want to talk about Psychonauts.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I mean,
Think for the energy
we've been
sword?
waiting so long, since 2005. That makes me feel very old.
Yeah,
by the
it's been a
way,
while
that we're
since
aging
we got that.
ourselves a little bit there. But it's interesting actually because Michael.
She was-
talking
I
about how
wasn't
he
showing
actually
it,
played it. I'm
'cause,
sure he'll elaborate on that later. But
Yeah.
we're like,
I was
we've
looking
been
at something, so
Yeah,
I wasn't
he
showing it on
saw
stream, but
it
she
at
was
a
like knighting
showcase,
the
and
other
he
guy
didn't
with
play
the
it,
sword.
But he saw
No,
it
no,
at
he
a
said he got to
showcase.
play.
I
Yeah.
don't know, but he'll clarify later.
Okay,
But
he'll
the point
clarify.
is-
No, he said
is
he
that
got to play a little bit, and so he's like, we've been waiting.
This game
Yeah.
looked finished, and we thought it was going to come out in 2019. Then we
Yeah.
thought it was going to come out in 2020. Then obviously we, got blipped, and 2020 didn't happen. So now we're going to get it here in 2021, and it's so short. It's so close.
Yeah.
August was it 23rd or something like that? It really,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
I'm really pumped for that one.
To clarify, I think it was an early build of it, so it probably wasn't like
Just
what
felt dumb
we
because
just
it just goes
saw,
to show
but
like
yeah.
what that team is able to make over there and the quality that they churn out.
That's
It
that's the
is
big thing with the
outstanding.
C3.
what stood
A
out to
lot
me
of the
was
games
just
they
that
showed
they
were
were
games
really
that
focused
I
on making it
thought had already come
You know what I
out.
mean? Like they're putting a lot of time, and they
Yeah.
want it to be quality.
Speaking
so.
of perfect, by the way, Forza.
My little.
I mean, we're seeing shots
Yeah.
of Psychonauts here, and it looked amazing. But
Yeah.
Forza,
I mean, I was-
Horizon 5.
Yes.
There were moments.
I was kind of
people, when we're
skeptical
watching,
because
I know you guys at
yesterday's
home felt the same
showcases
way,
were
okay, where it looked
kind of disappointing.
Like a picture.
There were
It
only a
looked like
couple
it
cool things that were
existed.
shown.
It does exist.
But this whole show has been
But
solid.
it looked like that it wasn't the video game, and it was the like how do they like Playground
Which is
manages
really
to
cool.
pull off magic every single time. I mean, the
Glad they
visuals
pulled it
are
back
wild.
today.
And then on top of that, they add these fun game modes.
And I'm curious
their
what
Battle
Square
Royale
Enix
mode
is gonna
back.
show.
This Pinata mode, which is, I think, a subtle way of saying
Pinata
we're never
mode.
going to get Viva Pinata again. So there's just a lot of really cool
They
things
probably
that
won't
they
show,
added with Forza Horizon.
Final
and
Fantasy
that also
16.
build your own track creator, like the
I'm hoping
challenges
they
you
do.
could make.
Probably
oh, my
won't, though.
goodness, Jackie, there's so much to discuss.
So this is my thing.
They might show
Forza Horizon 5.
like
I'm
a
an awful
Avengers
driver in real
DLC
life, but I
update,
feel
something like
I
that,
can
new
play
characters.
racing games decently. And then
But
I
I
can drive
don't
around in
really
a
know what
jungle
Square
or
Enix
a
has been working
desert,
on.
And if I hit a cactus, it's okay.
Yeah,
you know,
it's okay. It's okay
It
if you
ain't
hit
a
a
big deal when you're doing it in a video game.
Drive safe.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
drive
good
safe.
that
We fully encourage that, but
it's
I'm
good
just
that
a really
Bethesda
awful
was
driver,
just
so when
integrated
we
into
see
this.
a game like Forza, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can
Never get
They
chill.
went the focus.
I can have fun.
because they
That
really
is a
didn't have much to
fact.
show.
That is definitely a fact. I did want to talk about Replaced a little bit. I might have gotten lost in the pack of like all these great games. It had a very classic twist to it. This is one you got really excited for. It was post-apocalyptic side scroller with some 3D effects to it. You and I
visually.
were both like, this looks so
Replaced
fun.
looked
it's
really
that
cool.
HD 2D thing that we're starting to see
Yeah.
more. We got a little taste of
That
that.
was
with
the, like,
Project Triangle Strategy, which was announced a
like
little while
retro,
ago. It's a tactical game on the Switch.
It was
and
like
we're
the
starting to see
retro
more
pixel
of that
game with
happening, and I
kind of like the
love that art
cyberpunk
style.
kind of feel
Gorgeous.
with
And
like
there were
neon.
just so many
It,
games. and I
it looks
just
really
want to
cool.
say real fast, Outer
What do you
Worlds
want to say?
Freaking
oh,
2.
yes.
Yes. That was a pleasant surprise. I am actually in my second playthrough of Outer Worlds right now, and I love that game so much. The expansions, amazing.
Look at this animation.
I haven't actually played the
we were back and
expansions
forth 'cause
for
we were like-
the Outer
we were
Worlds
like,
yet.
what is this?
I've
We're like,
heard
this isn't Fable because it
I've
looks
heard they were
really
good.
weird, you know. And then once you hear the witty dialogue, and we have these earpieces on, so it's kind of hard to hear.
I hope
But
16
once
is
we had
good.
Witty dialogue, and
I really
you
do.
saw the Moon Man.
I liked
it was
15,
perfect.
but
yeah,
I
Spacer's
can
choice,
see
baby.
why
Spacer's
people had
choice.
the
Golden
complaints
Boy,
they
I
did.
had all these titles to get through, but we don't have time to talk about it. So just
We don't have
throw
time.
away.
Throw
We're
them all
gonna-
away.
We're going to, I think, hand it over to Greg with our folks over there.
It's not
Greg,
fair. Why is he getting
you
to
don't
talk
get
about
the plasma sword. You don't get the plasma sword.
Well. Thank you, Jackie and Golden Boy, for trying to talk about every Xbox game so we would have nothing to talk about in this panel. But luckily, with more than 30 games being talked about, we still have plenty of ground to cover. So let's go around the room real quick to start off. Dan, we'll go this way on the horseshoe. What was the most hype? What was the game? What can't you stop thinking about right now?
Eiyuden Chronicle, a spiritual successor to
Eiyuden
Suikoden,
Chronicle,
one of
that's
the
how you
greatest
say it.
JRPGs of all time. Over 100 recruitable characters.
Yeah.
I'm very proud to have backed that game on Kickstarter.
Square
to
Enix.
see it here
I
in
think
the
it
showcase.
was
just getting so many new eyes on it. It is a phenomenal.
It would be
looking
about
game, and I
half
can't
an
wait to
hour
get
now,
my
I
hot
think.
little hands on it in 2023 and 2022.
I was gonna say, how do you feel about there being the 2022 one and then a 2023?
That was a
I can actually
surprise to me,
check.
so I'm
Hold on.
stoked. I can't wait.
Okay.
Should be fine.
I
Just
do
leave
have
it
to
up
say
here.
that you also convinced me a little bit. I'm like, oh, I've never heard of this before.
Just-
Your enthusiasm. I'm like, okay.
Here to help.
38
spread the
minutes.
good Alien Chronicle.
Yeah,
So,
it looks
yeah,
incredible.
I
So-
think
so
it's
for
going to be on
me,
the same show, so I'm just going to keep this one
Redfall,
open.
I definitely was not expecting that. I was sitting here going like, that's Fable though, right? That's Fable though, right? That's
Won't be
Fable
that.
though, right? We didn't get into
Yeah,
that. We
I
got,
can
like,
see
a
it.
small little mention, but still Redfall.
That's
no
why I
one
was
knew that
surprised they
coming.
made
Like
they're
Jackie
making a
was
second
saying,
one.
We got like
'Cause let me
Big
turn this
Daddy
down.
and Mommy vampires coming out of nowhere, which I clearly have
I'm surprised they're making a second one because the first one did okay, but it didn't have like amazing reviews. It didn't like it did fine, but it didn't do great. So I think they would like focus on Avowed, which has a lot of hype, or maybe something new. But I'm not against them making a second Outer Worlds because it was a cool concept. There were things I liked about it. Yeah, interesting concept. There were things I liked about it. There were a lot of things that were just kind of mediocre, that weren't done very well. But I think with a bigger team and a bigger budget, which I'm sure they have now, they could probably do a lot better. And they could probably, hopefully make the game that they were trying to make with the first one. And hopefully give it a little bit more depth than just corporations bad, which was basically the whole theme of the first game. It didn't really go much deeper than that. It was kind of on the nose, not gonna lie. So I'm hoping they broaden their horizons, dig a little bit deeper, shift the focus a bit. Because there's still a lot of room to grow. There's a lot to do with the universe. There's a lot they haven't explored. So I hope they do better. I really do. Because I think it could be a good game.
That element of surprise is sometimes what we miss during gaming conventions. Sure. That's what they brought with Outer Worlds.
We'll just have to see. Who knows? If not, I'm still holding out hope for Avowed, because that looks so cool. Even though we didn't see it this year, that's probably in my top 3 most, like the top 3 I'm looking forward to most right now. In general, not from, not even from Xbox and Bethesda.
Exactly. It was the narrator and starting off, because I know the Fable trailer that we kind of got last year was like a little fairy going through the forest. And I'm like, that's the forest! That's the forest! We're going in! And then it's like,
Alright, I'm done with my rants. You can you can hear the show again. I'm sorry.
We're sure where we're gonna end up with that one. Damon, you had your mention of Perfect Dark.
I mentioned it, yeah.
What about it stands out though?
Oh wait, what? What about Perfect Dark?
No, about Xbox E3.
Oh, I'd probably. Can you guess what I would pick?
I'm sure
it was replaced.
Oh yeah.
For a Damie game, amazing pixel art, and I love a good 2D cinematic.
Replaced did look
platformer
good.
Brawler, whatever
Probably not my
name,
favorite
right?
from the show, but it did look cool.
Yeah,
I liked
great
it.
art style, right? And that was another one going through. Like, is this last night? What are we talking? Like, where are we at? What game is this? And then have it come out and be something new. That was great. Yeah.
to refresh, that was the one where it was the family with the dog.
No, that was Somerville.
That's
I also like that one.
Somerville, I'm all about.
one is-
Somerville, I'm all about.
That one's former Playdead developers, so Limbo Inside.
Yeah, that's
Okay, yeah, that.
I missed that.
was, like,
Jump ship. Okay.
Excited, but then at the same time,
So,
the dog kept disappearing. So I'm going.
Obsidian and Bethesda are both.
When you got
Let me
like
turn it
weird
back
purple
down.
javelins
Sorry.
coming down from alien, that dog ain't making it.
It's hard for me to focus. Obsidian and Bethesda are both under Xbox, but they're completely separate right now. They're separate studios, so they're not going to be working on each other's games, as far as I know. The most we might get is maybe Obsidian will make Fallout New Vegas 2, which I really hope they do, because that would, like, Fallout New Vegas was my favorite in the series by far, no contest.
We actually saw something from
So New Vegas 2 would be really cool to see. That would be way down the line though. But yeah, they're not going to be, Bethesda's not going to be interfering with their games at all. So we don't have to worry about that. Since they were acquired separately by Xbox.
But to start and to end with Bethesda, like, yeah, we spent that money. It's about to pay off. You know what I'm saying? So,
Again, we're talking about Jackie and Golden Boy eating up so much oxygen. One of the things I want to talk about.
There's no new Fallout as of now. All they have is more Fallout 76 stuff, which I could care less about.
30 titles. Something that stood out for me
care less
that
about,
I wasn't
rather.
expecting was the Sea of Thieves crossover with Pirates of the Caribbean. I have had multiple friends on me that I need to play.
Jack Sparrow and Sea of Thieves was a surprise.
It was like a real
I was not
lifeline for
expecting
me
that.
during the pandemic because
I was ready to fucking fall
way
asleep,
that we
skip
couldn't do in
that part of the
person because
presentation
we
until I
couldn't
saw
hang
Jack
out, so
Sparrow.
we could take to the high
That was
seas
really
and just
cool.
wreak endless havoc. It's like a sandbox for chaos. Anything you want to do, you can make it happen.
Because Sea of Thieves kind of got boring for me after a while. After I, you know,
come into this, it fits
you
so
play
well
it for a while and you
narratively
realize it's
diegetically,
kind of just
but
the same
also
thing.
The gameplay potential there is really exciting too because you really want more quests.
No,
that
it's
are
still getting
story-driven
updates.
in that game. In
They're still
between
making
just
more
the
content
random
for
things
it.
that happen when you're out and about in the world. So I'm super excited.
Which
for
I
it.
mean,
And it's a
it's
free
cool for the
content update too.
So
5
talk to me
people who
about
play
that.
it.
How much content is there in Sea of Thieves right now in terms of storyline and stuff? Because if I can interject, one of the things that scared me off was in the beginning it was content light. Okay, and I know they've added stuff to it, but Grounded spoke to me a lot as a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids fan. And I had put in a lot of time, or not a lot of time, but like a few nights into Grounded when that launched, and it was the same thing of like, cool, now every week we're going to give you a little bit of a reason. I'm like, oh, okay, like there's not enough here. Is Sea of Thieves right now already before this stuff?
The only
Content
gripe I
in a way
really
that's
have with Sea of Thieves is that there's no real progression system. It's all just cosmetic.
It really depends on what you want to do. If you're the kind of person that likes to really grind out reputation and unlock achievements and things like that, you can do that. You can grind it out with all these different sort of daily quests, but there's enough tall tales and other quests you can do where you get that narrative in there.
Anthem,
I'm excited
but
to see how
actually
this
good and
brings in
stable.
a very purposeful narrative in a
Yeah,
more
I
structured
don't
way
know.
than what you already have in there, because for so many players, they've already reached.
I
the
never
end of
really
their
got too
pirate
hyped about
legends. This will
Anthem.
give
It
them
looked
reason to
cool,
sail on the high seas once
but
more.
it didn't really interest me at first.
The production value of Disney.
And I was right.
Oh,
It,
yeah, right, yeah.
it kind of sucked when
Javi,
it came
what else
out.
do you want to talk about? What jumps out here for you?
So, I mean, I started screaming about it, and everyone looked at me like I was crazy, but Slime
I
Rancher
know it still does have fans though, which is
Rancher
surprising.
too. Like, I know that
There are a
not
lot
too
of
many
people who actually
had picked
really
it up,
like
or they
Anthem.
just saw like the cute gifs and stuff on social media. But it's a game where you go around and collect slimes that are shaped like animals, and then you breed them, and you just kind of get to keep collecting them.
Whoa.
Well, you can make bigger slimes, different slimes. You can combine the slimes. You can feed the slimes. It's a cute game. Just appreciate the cuteness.
Oh, yeah.
You
I mean,
sit
it's
down and you
gorgeous,
relax.
right?
with
Even
it, right?
Yeah. Is it like, I think one of the things I saw in the Kind of Funny Games chat over and over again was Viva Pinata. Does this give you that same kind of
It did
vibe
remind
of,
me
like,
of Viva
chill, we're
Pinata.
doing
That's what I was
something,
thinking when I was watching
breeding
this.
things like
Yeah.
Viva Pinata.
Like
I
Mass
thought it was
Effect
funny when someone
Andromeda,
had
yeah.
said, like, oh, looking at the forest, we're not getting Viva
I actually
Pinata
only
back after
recently
running all
played
of
the
them
Mass
over, but
Effect games,
it
like the
does have,
original
like, a very
trilogy.
similar feel. Like, you can
I
see
played
this,
Andromeda
picking
a
up little
while
slimes right
back.
here. There's a bunny slime. There's a bat
But I
slime,
never
and you
actually
basically
played
kinda
the
create
original
these little
trilogy until
pens
recently.
and environments for them, and then
Sure.
you feed
Good
them and
games, good
stuff.
games.
So it is a very chill game, similar to Viva Pinata. You're not going in.
Yeah, I know it still
trying
has
to-
a player
you can
base,
min-max
Anthem.
things,
But
it's just chill. And then those are bad slimes. The icky goo goos.
They deserved what they got there. Okay.
Yeah, no, you blow those up.
It kind of ran into like the same,
You know, again, as
kind of the same
driving through
situation as
release
with
dates and things that I've
Destiny
wanted for
2.
a long time from Xbox, finally
Whereas
getting Flight Sim on
Destiny
Xbox
2
Series
came
X,
back,
right?
and it's actually like
too.
pretty active right now.
Ladies and
But it
gentlemen,
was
you said,
completely
why is
dead
Greg
for a
Miller doing all
while.
these Bomber Jacket Top Gun
Anthem
references?
didn't.
Let me tell you, I
It still
did not
has
know that
players,
was
but
gonna
it never
happen.
really
You will be
made it
getting a
out
lot
of
more
that
them when you go to
phase where it's just like,
e3expo.com/shop,
eh.
all right? But yeah, like the fact
It's
that
not
this
very
is
many
actually
people's main
finally
game.
dropping, and we're going to be able to go out there and do that on the console. Again, I'm so stoked for that, let alone, yeah, the idea of being Maverick now and up there.
That's what's up, yeah.
Yeah, right. It's gorgeous right there. Damon, anytime you want me to fly you back to Kansas, give me a call. Come on over. Get in there. I'll be all set.
I think overall the conference, I enjoyed it. It was good, maybe great. I'm still mulling it over in my head. But
Maybe
I do think
great.
there were a couple.
I really liked it.
aspects
I
that
thought
were
it was
noting.
great.
Talk to me.
I think it's interesting that we
It's
get that
the
Starfield
best
gets
part
a
of E3 so
2022
far,
release date, but
Xbox.
still no release date for Halo Infinite.
I don't see it
Holiday.
being
I mean,
tops, I'll be
yeah,
honest.
I know. I'm not.
Really, it was supposed to be there at launch with the Series X. So
Of course.
I don't know about.
I
that.
think. Don't you
Didn't
think
think
that
it
comes
was worth
down
the
to the fact
gigabytes
that right
of
now they're
updates.
confident they can hit by
Yeah,
the end of the year, but
I
just not
haven't
on that date.
touched-
They can't do it again. They can't. They don't want to be.
I played Destiny 2 when it came to Steam for free for like 60 hours, and then I dropped it. And I didn't really want to get back into it recently because they like deleted all the content to make room for the new content for the Beyond Light stuff.
I did not play
That kind of rubbed me the wrong way, so I didn't play it anymore.
Tim Schafer, if you're coming for me, don't. Please don't. But I love Psychonauts because it's surreal, it's different, it's experimental, and it's kind of the game that, Double Fine has been acquired by Microsoft, but they still have that independent spirit where they could do wild things. And Psychonauts has always been like.
I know it
that
still
cult
has a
classic
pretty
back in
big loyal
2005.
fan
When are we
base.
gonna see it again? When are we gonna be
I have
back
some
again?
friends who still play it
I think
pretty
they're very
often.
Well, you played, of course, the genre-defining PSVR title they did. Psychonauts and the
Rhombus of Ruin.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, damn, my bad. I forgot about that. Yeah, damn, Tim Schafer's
So
gonna
did
come
the world.
after me.
So did the world.
Man, hate to see
Don't
it,
worry
hate to see
about it.
Psychonauts 2 is coming out soon. I can't wait to play it. It's mad whimsical, and I think that's very important to balance out a lot of the violent shootery types of games.
Damon, you got about 20 seconds. Anything else?
Anything? Oh, I also was impressed with Eiyuden Chronicles. I've never played Suikoden, but I know that I would love Suikoden. So now I get to experience like
Eiyuden Chronicles looks really
Jared
good.
Petty's heart
I'm
just
definitely
broke
not gonna
somewhere.
remember
He's
it.
never played
It's not the
Suikoden.
first time I've broken Jared.
Like just because it has such a weird name, it's gonna
Huge
slip
news
from my memory.
Xbox,
But
and we've got even more to show off.
I'm excited
We got
still.
3 former Xbox leaders to sit down to talk the past, present, and future of the console. They all helped launch.
Hello, E3. This is Dean Takahashi. I'm the lead writer for
yeah, I'm sure there will be at least some good games coming out soon. Like now that the whole COVID situation is
and so that means I was around when the
mostly
original
resolved.
Xbox,
A lot of the
launched,
games that were supposed to come out during that time that were really good are now going to start coming out. So like where we had a kind of a gap in games, they're all going to start coming out now.
Sort of a reunion of
Which I'm really
Xbox,
excited for.
leaders here, and I'm going to have them introduce themselves as well. Let's start with Shane Kim.
So I'm Shane Kim. Spent
let me-
20 years at.
I'll be honest, I'm not really too interested in this. I want to see what they're doing over here.
The boat arrives. Come with speed.
Showing gameplay of something. I don't know what this is.
Prince Roland.
This is the Square Enix pre-show. Which... What is this?
Go.
I don't know what this is, but it looks cool.
The Archduke will be content with your father's.
What do you guys think? You want to watch this until the... So we have 26 minutes until the Square Enix show starts. Do we want to watch this, or... Okay. Fuck me, I guess. Or do we want to watch the Xbox after show?
You might have lived a long life.
Any opinions?
So long as I stand, he'll do him no harm.
Sir Maxwell.
My prince, you are responsible
Dying Light.
for more than
So
just
they did not say anything about Dying Light 2. That was announced. Let me just.
others look to when the night is darkest.
Let me just full screen this. That was
Friends
announced
of House Wolfort, I leave Prince Roland in
a
your
couple
care.
weeks ago. I forget exactly when, but it's coming out December 7th, I think. If you didn't watch the show, the developer did their own show where they just showed Dying Light 2 and nothing else. It was like an hour show. It looks really good. I'm really excited for that. I'm definitely gonna buy it when it comes out. It looks like it's going to be a lot more story focused than the first Dying Light. Oh.
Just wing copy.
We are back. It's time for best of show picks. We're just getting warmed up. There's a lot to talk about.
25 minutes.
Let's see. Who do I want to roll the dice and go to? Who wins? Miranda, your best of show pick. Was it the one more thing? Was it?
Alright, they're just talking about the best of show. Okay, so I think I can just mute this for now. We'll go full cam. We'll just talk. So, while I have the chance, let me actually look up. I think it was December 7th that Dying Light 2 is coming out. Let me check. Yeah, December 7th. Because I already pre-ordered that. Or, I didn't pre-order it. I wishlisted it. I'm definitely going to pre-order that. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm excited. I'm excited. Another game I'm excited for that was shown... When was it shown? I think... Was it shown yesterday? I don't know. It was shown recently. The Forgotten City. I'm really excited for that. I don't know if you know what that is. Dying Light's really worth it, yeah. Forgotten City started out as a Skyrim mod, which is being turned into like a full-fledged game with a ton of extra content. And I'm really excited for that because I loved the mod when it came out. That was shown... What was that event called? It was right before E3. It was like summer of game. They were showing a bunch of indie games. The same show they showed Road 96, which looks really cool. I don't really know how to describe that game, but it's basically like it's like a heavily story-driven game, which I'm probably gonna do like a role playthrough for when it comes out. That looks really cool. It's basically just like you meet a bunch of characters. There's a bunch of different routes to the game. I don't really know anything about the story or the gameplay. I just know it's gonna be heavily story-based, and there's gonna be a lot of options, a lot to do. Deathloop, looking forward to. I don't know if that was shown anytime recently, though. And then they also announced So they announced Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt, which I'm a sucker for Vampire the Masquerade games, but Blood Hunt is a battle royale, which I think doesn't really fit. It doesn't really work with the franchise. So, I mean, I'll probably play it since I think it's going to be free, but I'm skeptical. I don't think it's going to be good. I'll just be blunt. But, you know, you can always hope. Always hope. Let's check out what they're saying on the Xbox show.
To drive Xbox Live.
They're talking with the
I believe
Xbox
he
founders
deserves a
right
lot
now,
of
I think.
credit for us not putting a telephone jack in the back of the original Xbox and just sticking to an Ethernet connector. And
Yeah, it's not called Battlefield 6, but I think Battlefield 2042.
And then Robbie, of course, deserves kudos because just getting the project
someone else
off the
might be able to
ground,
correct me.
in the first
But there is a new
place
Battlefield
what
coming
I
out.
remember the most. Everything else that happened after that, we were.
It looks
committed
really
to
cool. It was showing
so
that.
we worked through a lot of
It
problems.
was shown today. Yeah,
Obviously,
2042.
And learned a lot as we went along the way. But just getting it.
It was
done,
shown pretty
these two
early
guys deserve
on the
a ton of
Xbox
credit.
show.
Well,
God,
I mean,
that hurt.
I think that this project, to be successful, needed so many different expertise, and so yeah, I came with kind of a product, making something technical background and a passion for games.
There's still
But I
about
had never run a
20
business
minutes
before,
until the
and,
Square Enix show.
without Shane, there's no
So
way
if you guys
that we
want
would
to,
have grown the game business.
grab a drink, grab a snack,
from the mid-90s
grab
like we did.
lunch,
I mean,
depending on what
so
time
many
it is.
different things
We
had
have
to come
plenty of
together in
time
a
before
short
the
amount
next
of
show
time to make
starts.
this happen. So it was really a team effort.
Dean, there's a.
I
was talking with Phil Spencer in email.
I don't want to leave. I don't
He
want to
said
just like
sometimes
leave
he
you
get
guys in
asked
silence,
who
but
is
I have the show
the
playing here.
father of
I might
Xbox.
go grab a snack,
And the
just
answer you
real
just
quick.
heard is the right answer. There was just a really interesting collection of people as a team. And they weren't actually
21
particularly
minutes
alike.
until the next show
Figuring
starts.
out how we worked,
So,
the thing I said before, as a team, was super
9 p.m.
important, and
Oh, so
everybody got
you're-
to play key roles at key times. I know it sounds sort of cliche, but
How would that be?
it's actually how it played out. And Shane and Ed absolutely
Western
played
Europe?
those key roles as they described.
So now we've
Pretty
pissed
late,
off
though.
everybody whose name
Probably
we
not
haven't
lunch. Probably not lunch.
But one person that comes to mind, I'm going to save all you guys here with this answer, but
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab a snack
having
real quick.
vision
I will
for
be
this
right back.
and
I'll just leave the show
actually get
playing
it
for
off the
you.
ground.
So I
have
don't get
this
fucking
admiration now
taken
for
down.
Bill Gates,
But I will be right back.
being willing to lose something like maybe $4 billion on the first Xbox, and and so who else has that kind of will these days? I mean, look at some of the other companies like.
I might flip it around a little and say that, once the company gets big enough, it really needs to go after big projects. And that was actually a problem that Microsoft had on that first launch.
Like there were challenges everywhere. I mean, we didn't have a supply chain.
Okay.
We didn't have a real retail sales force. We
we
didn't
good?
have an operations
Stream crashed for a
team.
second there. I don't know
Our
what
best
happened.
hardware at that point was a Microsoft mouse.
I leave for 2 seconds
We
and
had
the whole
some
stream
PC games,
crashes.
but no console games. Xbox Live didn't exist. Broadband was just getting started. I mean,
I don't know. I don't know what that was. That was weird. That was weird.
I could go on. I could go on for a long time. One thing I didn't mention, which I think was
let me
particularly
switch.
impressive and really changed the industry in a huge way.
Technical
is the bet on
difficulties.
Halo
Technical
wasn't
difficulties.
just a bet on Halo, a game from a company called Bungie. It was a category bet too. First-person shooters were like unheard of in the console space. I mean, there'd been like one that had been successful at that point, And now you look at the console space and it's completely different.
Give me
that
just
to me
one
was
second.
a
Just 1 second.
transformative change. And kudos to Ed, Shane, and the Bungie team. But that was a really
I'm not sure what
change.
happened.
And I didn't understand
but,
that when we bought Bungie. I had no
everything's
idea
screwed
that
up,
we
so
were
I gotta fix it real
betting
quick.
on a content company, but betting on
So
the
just
ability
1
to
second.
create an entire new category on a console. That was.
It's not really a joke. It had an incredible
Okay,
effect on
we're
Xbox
here.
and
We're here.
Xbox
We're good.
Live.
We're live.
Was there a
Everything's
pivotal
fine.
moment where you thought,
We fixed
hey,
it.
this might
Okay.
actually work out?
We're good.
So yeah, there is, and
All right.
it's
I don't
it's
know
a
what
weird
happened,
moment
but
for me to
I'm back now.
identify because it's not like
Hello, everyone.
something special. Some
I
game
don't know,
did
like,
well,
literally
or we
fucking-
sold a bunch of units or something like
Fucking
that.
second I step
But it
away,
was the
go grab a snack.
E3,
Just
I'm
crashes.
gonna-
Everything
I'm gonna get
dies.
the year wrong, but I think it's
I'm not sure what happened.
2003, might have been 2004.
Never know.
Electronic Arts agreed to join Xbox Live. Everybody forgets that at the beginning, Electronic
Alright.
Arts wasn't on Xbox Live.
How?
And so I'm standing on stage.
Let me mute this. Let me see how much. 15 minutes about before the Square Enix show. So we still got a bit.
That's a weird thing to identify, but somehow
Glad that didn't
people
happen
walked
mid-show.
away
That would
from
have been bad.
in my mind, saying, "Okay, these guys are here to stay," and that made a lot of things a lot easier. And I know it wasn't the fact that Muhammad Ali was on stage, but it's just such an iconic moment for me. That's kind of burned into my memory, and I won't forget it.
You know, I'll say, since we're picking strange moments, and Ed was gone at this time, but it's not the
Grabbing a coffee.
best moment
You
in
do
our
that.
history.
You have
but
plenty
when
of time.
Xbox 360
Have fun.
had its technical issues
Right.
after its launch, and the company stepped up and
Still got about
provided
a
at
little
that
bit
time
less than
an
15 minutes.
unprecedented warranty, and the Xbox 360 survived and in fact thrived after that. I mean, that's a real Tylenol moment for those of us old enough to remember something like that, where a brand can survive a hit like that and actually really come back super strong. You forget that Halo 3 did not launch until 2007. So 2 years after the launch of the Xbox 360, and still Xbox 360 was able to get off to a great start there. And I think once we survived that, I think certainly I felt very confident in our ability to compete in a big way with Sony and Nintendo.
To be
Thank you for
fair, there
pointing out I had
haven't
nothing
really
to do with
been
Red
too
Ring.
many launch exclusives for
Sometimes that
either
gets
console.
brought up and I ask
There's only a couple
Okay,
like
this
actual
is,
next gen.
for
technically
me,
current gen.
honestly, it would
but,
be it would
like
be
new games out now
launch day,
for the
of
consoles.
the original Xbox.
Really give people a reason
up
to
that
buy them,
point,
other than just to have the
E3
better
that
hardware.
Before that launch was pretty bad.
But it looks like that's
Early
changing
reviews
soon,
of
especially
Halo
with
were
Xbox. I don't know.
We wasn't.
I know the
clear
new
that
Ratchet and
hardware
Clank
was gonna
game just
make
came
it.
out for.
I mean, it was
or
a
coming
lot
out
of
soon for
things,
PS5. I
and
don't
to
think it's
see
out yet.
everything come together, to be standing there in Times Square with Bill Gates.
Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate just came out for PS5.
The first Xbox.
I don't know.
And,
That might be it,
it
actually.
just-
I don't
it
know
just-
about anything else.
Almost magically, everything came together that night, and it really felt like.
There's
this
really
was the
not
start
that
of
many
something
games out
big.
yet, unfortunately.
And lastly, I have a quick one for Robbie here. Robbie, do you see Microsoft's gaming strategy as being very different today versus the early days of the Xbox?
Yeah, I think it's actually changed quite a bit. Microsoft has become more of an enterprise place since we left, and yet gaming is more important there now than it was when we were there, I think. And so that's an interesting dynamic. I think Satya looks at Phil in the gaming business as people are kind of out at the cutting edge of technology, and they are driving new trends and new ideas, and those ideas can come back and help the rest of the company. So, in many respects, I mean, he's not. Maybe he'll watch this. I don't know.
Eating Oreos.
Probably
Hopefully,
not,
you'll
but who
hear the
knows?
packaging.
Phil deserves a lot of credit for shaping what I think now is a really great business for Microsoft. And Phil worked with Shane and Ed and learned a lot from them. But I think he's put the business in a very good place.
Well, thank you for the reunion, everybody, and we'll have to do this again in either 10 or 20 years.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dean.
Thanks, Dean.
Thank you so much.
Oh.
All right, so even though we are still this far out from the Xbox conference,
Look at you with your papers here.
I'm
all
a professional.
official.
We still haven't talked about Hades coming to Game Pass.
Oh,
we
looks
still
so
haven't
good.
talked about Stalker 2.
Oh.
I don't hear anybody talk about Shredders.
They did not
there's
talk about
just too
Stalker
much
2.
information.
Stalker 2 was
The
cool.
Ascent being shown again, which looks dynamite and dope, and I can't wait for it.
Yeah.
What a conference that was.
Yeah.
It was so much. It was. I thought Xbox delivered. Like
100%.
they came out, and also Xbox
Coffee and ice
being
cream.
bold. They were like,
That
Xbox
sounds like the
exclusive.
life.
Yeah, yeah.
Xbox
Jealous.
exclusive. Like I was
Yeah.
like, okay, they're stepping up. You know, I
Everyone,
appreciate
all
that.
hail the Lord and Savior Game Pass, because that was there
Oh.
left and right as well.
Yeah,
I know.
that too. By the way,
Do you want to play with it?
Yes.
You can
Now-
take it away.
I have the wait, wrong show. But yeah, I just want to say, guys, Halo was amazing.
We know Halo was
We
amazing.
know you're a fan.
How do we
That
know
samurai
Halo was
Spartan
amazing?
suit. Oh.
We of course heard you screaming. We of course saw you.
I don't know.
talking on camera.
I mean,
They have
Halo
the
looked really
reactions.
cool.
They have the reactions ready.
Cue it
to
up.
see
Halo looked really cool.
legitimately
Um,
happening. This is
the
how he
cutscene
was show.
or the CGI trailer, whatever that was, maybe a cutscene. It looked cool. I liked it. I liked what I saw. The armor looks fucking sick. I like the new AI. I like it's kind of a little bit nostalgic, that last scene with him like grabbing the AI and putting it in his whatever that's called, the chip. Like it looked really cool. I just really wish we saw gameplay. Because that's the big thing everyone had a problem with when gameplay was first shown, because it just, like, the graphics just looked really bad. Well, not bad. Bad at points, but they didn't look great.
Smiling and screaming.
And they didn't really show anything to,
I forget the name of it. When
I guess, prove themselves. Like, prove that that's not actually how the game's going to look.
He kept yelling about
Hopefully they show more at the, I think Xbox is having their own, like, separate show after E3. I'm not sure when that's going to be. In a couple months. I hope they show more then. Yeah, I really want more gameplay. The fact that they didn't show gameplay kind of worries me. I know they showed the multiplayer gameplay, or like the free-to-play Halo Infinite multiplayer, which looked good. It did look good. The graphics were good. The gameplay looked solid. It looked like it was kind of going back to its basics. They had like some new abilities, which is fine. I'm fine with that. They had the grappling hook, which looks really cool. But it looked more like the classic Halo multiplayer than the Halo 5 multiplayer, which I hated. I couldn't stand the Halo 5 multiplayer. But yeah, it looked good, but it wasn't campaign, which is what I'm worried about.
Okay, can we all stop flexing? Cut
But we'll see,
him
we'll
off,
see.
Cut him off. Cut
He
him
was
off.
in Fantastic Four. Didn't tag you on purpose.
Turn it back up.
Oh.
Let me check.
Jackie, you want
Do you
to
think
Should
he
really
would
just
have
keep this
followed
open.
you after that comment, though?
7 minutes.
Yeah, no, I don't think it
Till
would.
You want to talk
the
about
Square
Stalker 2?
Enix.
Another game we haven't actually
I
talked
mean,
about?
honestly, I thought it was eerie.
Yeah, the CGI trailer was sick. It was awesome. I loved it.
When the guy was dancing alone.
Felt
to
like
that
a
creepy
fucking
music
little
box,
kid
I was
watching
like,
the Halo
I'm
3
here
trailer.
for
It was
this. Like,
really
I
cool.
just
I
wanna
really
see
liked
more.
it. I
So
just,
that was definitely
I
at the top
I
of my
can't
list,
help but be
I think.
skeptical that they
I thought
didn't show
Bethesda
gameplay.
stole the show, though, to be quite
That's
honest.
just my.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable. Ladies and gentlemen, that's
I
how
don't
we're
know.
getting things started.
My skeptic side.
Xbox, your time is over.
After
It
seeing
is,
like
ladies
all the
and
games coming
gentlemen,
out recently,
9
which like had
minutes.
a huge hype,
I'm
looked
going.
so
Trevor
cool,
going.
and
Wait,
then
but this
came
is
out
my
and were
brand.
shit.
No, this is my moment.
You know,
This is me as an
Can't help
Avengers
it.
fan.
Greg, there's no lighting there. There's
I'm
Don't
staying
worry
optimistic.
about it,
I'm
everybody.
staying
It's
optimistic.
getting there. We're doing it. It's about time. When we return, ladies and gentlemen, Square Enix takes the spotlight. Stick around, find out what's next.
Okay.
All right, almost there. Square Enix is next. Yeah, the room is really cool. That's a cool room. They have a cool backdrop. It fits the whole. Oh, what's going on here? It fits the theme of the show, which I like. Excited to see what's going on with Square Enix, because I know nothing about what they're gonna be showing today. With Xbox, I at least knew a little bit. Like, I knew they were going to show probably something with Starfield. Fallout 76 is a given. Halo Infinite, also a given. There were some new things, like I was not expecting the Outer Worlds too. But for the most part, I kind of knew what to expect. I don't know anything about the Square Enix show. They're probably going to show something with Avengers, maybe Final Fantasy. Probably like a Final Fantasy 14 DLC. That game's constantly being worked on. But other than that, I have no idea. So it'll be interesting to see what they have, because Square Enix, with a few exceptions, Square Enix makes some pretty good games. I like Square Enix games. I mean, yeah. Final Fantasy especially. They really need to take their time with it. Halo Infinite, I mean, they delayed it for a full year. And they probably, I don't want to jinx it, but I'm sure they've polished it enough that they're comfortable actually releasing it. At least I really hope so. Yeah, I don't mind waiting a few months either. I really don't. I know I made that Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 video where I was talking about like how pessimistic I was about the game because they just because they like fired their whole team and kept delaying it. But I think I put a little bit too much emphasis on the delays, which I didn't mean to, because I don't mind the delays at all. But people definitely got onto me about that. I wanted to make it clear, like I do not mind delays at all. As long as it means a better game, like that's perfectly fine. Better even. But Final Fantasy 16, I'm really excited for. Because I know a lot of people didn't like 15. I really liked 15. I had a lot of fun with 15. There were a few problems.
The Kingdom Hearts franchise is my favorite
Oh, that's cool.
franchise of all time.
I know a lot of people actually found me through that video because it was showing up. I think like when people were searching up the game, it's showing up. I'm not completely sure because I know not a lot of people are actually getting recommended the video. It's mostly through search results. But that video's been pretty good for me. It's been doing pretty good.
Really excited at the T-Rex in Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Completely spoiling it for me.
But yeah, back to Final Fantasy.
That's what got me started on
I know 15 had problems. I know it had a really troubled development cycle, where like it was in development for 10 plus years, I want to say.
Fantasy 14 is a game
I went through like
dipped my toes into. I didn't know anything about Final Fantasy, but
I want to say 3 different iterations. Basically in development hell for forever.
Every time I'd like get stuck, I would just like rage quit and like pop out the disc and put it back in again.
When they showed the Final Fantasy 7,
Where was I going with that? I
new
completely lost track.
technology, to see it reimagined in such a perfect way was amazing.
But yeah, it was a good game. I liked it. Definitely a little bit rushed. There were things they could have done a lot better. I really hope they take their time and polish Final Fantasy 16. Make it a really good game. Because Final Fantasy is one of my favorite series. It's so good.
Where you'll find all the limited edition shirts, hats, and jackets you've seen me modeling throughout the presentation. Dad hats. Up next, of course, is Square Enix Presents.
I wonder if they'll show the second part of the Final Fantasy 7 remake.
My goodness.
I hope so.
I mean, where to
I don't
even
expect
start,
them
like,
to, but I hope so. That would be cool. Because we haven't heard anything about that, I don't think.
Babylon's Fall is going to be the most fired thing Square Enix to show. It's going to be game of the show. Check it. Babylon's Fall, baby.
Babylon's Fall.
I have never run into the
Never heard of it.
You know what I mean? Never done that. But Babylon's Fall is being shown. Can't believe this man. A lot of people are stoked about it.
Just a random guy just walks up.
One of them, of course. That's always good to see.
I didn't know it was going down there. I was like, Michael's coming in here really hot. Okay.
That's all he knows how to do.
Exactly.
Michael's either asleep or that hyped about weird video games.
My goodness.
I don't know. Something about Babylon's Fall. Not sure what that is, but I guess we'll see.
This show, I'm just like, anything goes, anything goes.
I think that was one of the... What's going on?
You know what? I'm starting to understand that at a different
I
level.
think that was one of the backstage guys. Sounds like.
I'm totally amped for that. We saw a little bit of an art reveal yesterday.
Sure, yeah, new look at Black Panther, right?
Yes.
So far, all we've had is a teaser trailer at the last time they had done one of the Square Enix Presents or whatever, so that's nice to see. Obviously, as I've talked to death, so we won't go any further with it.
Yeah.
Excited for more content. I need to see what the end level stuff is.
I just realized you guys probably can't hear anything that's going on. Let me turn it back up.
episodes we've gotten for Kate and Clint. So what does that mean? How big is this going to get? But
Yeah.
then, of course, another one that speaks directly to me and I want is Life is Strange True Colors. I love Life is Strange. We have a brand new one coming up this September.
They're probably going to show something with Avengers.
Yeah, Life is Strange
I
True
imagine.
Colors, that like hits very close to home for me. It's obviously
Probably new
about
characters.
a woman dealing with the loss of her brother.
My
And
best,
what I
best guess.
absolutely love about that series is that they are bold and they're like, okay, we're going to confront trauma. We're going to confront self-work. And then they somehow turn it into this beautiful video game that just absolutely hits you to the core and the feels. So I am definitely psyched to see more about Life is Strange True Colors, but also the remastered collection.
Yeah,
so,
of course, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Super
Is
here
that
for
Square
it.
Enix? Is Life is
Eidos
Strange
Montreal.
Square Enix?
That's it.
The new title.
That's all I'm looking forward to.
Oh, you could hear
I've
it?
been a big
Okay,
fan
that's cool.
of Eidos Montreal. For
Is
years.
it
We
too
talked
loud
about
now,
it at the
then?
beginning of the show.
Or is it good?
I've loved Deus Ex for years and years and years. And while I don't think we're going to get that, which isn't a bad thing, I feel like so long as more people are exposed to how great of a studio Eidos Montreal is, that to me is the winner. That's what I'm looking forward to the most, hands down.
Ladies and gentlemen, what are you excited for? It's super simple. Hashtag E3 2021 on the social medias. Shout it out there. Tell us what you want to see. We're getting closer. 2 minutes to go. That's the exciting part right here.
Yeah.
Do you think
2
there
minutes.
is going to be Xbox hangover?
Gosh,
Square's
brutal
going out of their
question.
way, right, to say these are the games we're showing, which is
Let me
great
actually
to manage
refresh the page real
expectations.
quick just to make sure I'm
I was like, hey,
on
here are more
time.
than 30 games that we have that we think you should be stoked for.
Yeah, there could
I don't
be.
wanna be
That's
too
a
far
very
behind.
common thing. It happens at a lot of different conventions, right? There's always this hype of like, this is what's going on, but we're looking forward to this. But yeah, I do think though that Square Enix has a
Minute
great
30.
opportunity here to just show some high quality games as they usually do. And yeah, I think it's going to be a great palate cleanser, if you will, from what we got, from like the overload that we got of the Xbox presser.
And that's the thing, one of the things I was complimenting Xbox about when we were off camera is the fact that there were so many games that's great because you can go in there and then find the 5 that speak to you.
Yeah.
So when you come in with a smaller roster like Square is, it really is.
I don't
do
know
like
if you
Marvel?
saw it, but Arcane,
like
the
the-
people
well,
who
if
make
you don't like these
Dishonored,
things, then maybe we're not.
they're
for you.
making.
I mean, it could be a marketing
What was that game
strategy.
called?
They might be like, hey, this
They're
is
making
all
a
we're
new.
doing,
It seems
and
like
we
a
might see
4-person,
more.
like a
I
4-player
don't know.
multiplayer game.
I'm definitely in the camp where I like being kind of like let us, like
Oh,
what's
sure.
coming, what are we going to see? So they have been a little
I
bit
don't know.
tight-lipped, but and they're like, hey, this is the docket, but
But Arcane is
Who knows?
making like a
Anything's possible. It's E3,
4-player.
baby.
yeah,
like,
E3 baby. Who knows?
Hunters versus vampires
And so
game,
if
which
they
is really
have
cool.
something
It looks
else
really
out
good.
there, I'd
There's
be
one
I'm
thing
excited
I've
for
learned is
that.
that E3 is a place for deception. It's like
Yeah.
it's like an Among Us lobby before Among Us was even a thing. So that's
That was a good comparison.
Sure.
Thanks, guys.
20
Appreciate
seconds.
it.
Okay, I guess.
I'm smart.
Here we go. Look at this.
I'm smart.
Oh, we're
15 seconds.
out. Okay, all right, ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen.
It's time
now,
break.
without further ado,
Hope this is as
here's
good as the
Square Enix
Xbox.
presents.
Probably not though. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's Matt Mercer here, and
Matt
I'm back as
Mercer.
your host of Square Enix Presents. Today, we have a special
love that
E3
guy.
edition of the show for you, with new game announcements, updates, and exciting news from our studios across the globe. So let's kick off with the world premiere of a brand new game from Eidos Montreal. We hope you enjoy the show.
I love Matt Mercer. He's such a talented dude.
I am so proud of you. Do you know what a birthright is, Peter?
Oh, okay.
Something that's a part of you.
More Avengers characters, I imagine.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No.
Or is this
Rocket.
just a Guardians
So
of
I let
Galaxy
Groot
game?
fill out the paperwork.
Actually, it might just be
So we got
so,
fined.
separate game.
6,963 units short. I know. We clearly need a plan.
I don't know if this is a DLC or a separate game.
We got this. disrobe!
Keep your pants on.
Although it could be used as a distraction. Smash him up, Dredd! Meet your maker!
We're all professionals here, right? Maybe we can work something out.
Peter!
Oh, the gameplay looks like it's the same.
Exactly what? Gamora, no killing teammates.
That's who.
It's literally in your contract.
I made no such commitments.
In less than 3 cycles, all would be lost. The galaxy cannot be saved, Peter Quill.
I don't know how they got the license, but I'm making copyright strikes. Sorry, I'm not too worried about it. If it is a DLC, it definitely looks like there's a lot of content. It is a separate game. Alright, that's cool.
No, of course I will. I'll call you.
October 26th.
Hi, my name is
You see
Olivier
that?
Prou, senior producer here at Eidos Montreal.
That's coming pretty
For the
soon,
past
actually.
few years, we've had
I
the
didn't know that was in
privilege to
development.
work on our version of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy and reimagine it into a single-player, story-driven, third-person action-adventure game. It's our own fresh take on the Guardians, and something that's really unique to our game is that you get to be Peter Quill. As Star-Lord, you're constantly in the middle of the action as you try to lead this band of misfits. But today, I'm really excited to have all of you join us on this journey, and you'll hear more about the game from
Yeah, it
our
looks
team
like it could be
behind
cool.
this project.
Right, let's do this.
I don't know. I'm not a
I've
huge
always
Guardians
loved
fan,
Marvel's
but I
cosmic
might check it out.
characters. Growing up as a kid, I read them, enjoyed them, loved them. I had the opportunity to write for Marvel on some of their cosmic titles. I went back with the help of Bill Roseman, the editor, and kind of cherry-picked characters from Marvel's past.
The opportunity here was to build a team, but to make it all underdogs, so that the reader would think, oh my gosh, how is this team going to survive?
And that became the Guardians of the Galaxy comic, which we loved working on.
I remember the first time that the Marvel crew came to Montreal, we were showing them the design of the characters, how they would look, and they stayed silent. I don't know
really
if it's
like
a
the
minute,
character
but in my
designs.
head, it was a minute. I was like, oh my God, like they hate it.
We realized how much that Marvel and Eidos Montreal share and have in common, and that we knew the Guardians were in perfect hands.
Looking at the samples that Eidos were kind enough to show me, I think he's fantastic and absolutely in the spirit of what these characters are.
What makes the gameplay experience unique to me is no matter in what phase of the game you are, whether you're in exploration or you're fighting, the Guardians are constantly around you and you never feel alone. While you're the leader, the Guardians will also challenge you and make decisions on their own, and you will have to adapt to it.
You are literally part of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
The decisions you'll make will have lighthearted to haunting repercussions, and the game will react to what you do and say.
Gamora, no killing teammates.
That's who.
It's literally in your contract. I made no such commitment.
You are playing as
I wonder if
Star-Lord
this will
and
be
you're
similar to,
using
like,
your
Mass Effect.
blasters and you're using your jet boots.
Star-Lord is really empowering. He's very agile on the battlefield. He can slide and over with his jet boots. Of course, he has his elemental blasters that have different powers as well. And on top of all of this, he can use the unique abilities of his Guardians.
We're not pirates. We're legally incorporated heroes for hire.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No.
The story is about a group of misfits,
so.
the
I hope it's good.
Guardians.
I
In
hope it's
our
good.
world, they've been together for less than a year.
Looks
They
like it could be cool.
create
I just hope it's not
something on a
as
small
linear
scale
as,
that looks
the Avengers
insignificant.
game.
And as they progress through the story, they discover that they created something really big that threatens the galaxy.
There are a lot of very interesting villains in the Marvel franchise. And when you're starting to work on a story like this, you get to get your pick of which ones will make the best for this story. That gives us the opportunity to bring in some that are well known, but some that are also not all that well known.
What Eidos is getting so right about them is capturing what it's like to be a misfit family. They're also bringing an amazing imagination to it. You're going to see planets and characters that are going to blow your
There's
mind.
going to be some really cool
Interpreting it
set
in its
places
own way,
in
I
this
think
game,
makes
I
it
can already
feel
tell.
incredibly fresh and exciting.
At the
It's
very
not a
least,
matter
it's
of
gonna
trying to
look good.
replicate the comic or trying to replicate the film. It's trying to take the medium you're working in and make the best version of Guardians out of that.
They made it fun, they made it rock and roll. They delivered everything you would want in a Guardians game.
Looks cool. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Oh, are we saying gameplay? Let's see some gameplay.
"37 units? We appear to be 6,963 units short. If we intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill.
I know. We clearly need a plan.
What about selling Gamora's crap?
What? Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always
holding out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Huh, team's in trouble. Then you can't be bothered to make no sacrifice.
I will sacrifice your head.
And take us to the majestic mountains of Kakarandara.
Guys, I think we should hear out Groot for once.
You know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not
It does
a
look good.
monster.
I hope this is
Are
what
you
actual
really
gameplay looks like. That.
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot?
Or rather, what
I
the
guess we
actual
could
game
bust
looks
him
like,
out
not
after.
gameplay.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He is cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Well, Rocket's definitely scarier on the inside. He's unstable and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others.
Okay.
Interactive cutscenes, yeah.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
We're not seriously flying into that.
They say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather.
We're flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far. That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
Got the classic Guardians charm. I like it.
There is nothing to figure out.
Alright, so this is actual gameplay.
We'll easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
It looks good. I like it.
We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant
Smooth
part.
transition.
Thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing. Right?
The fact you ain't sure don't bode so good.
Whoa! That is some really crazy lightning out there. Never seen anything like it.
Meteorological suicide is what it is.
Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
I'll be honest, I don't know how I feel about Star-Lord's voice.
Walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
It does, yeah. I was thinking the same thing. It kind of reminds me of Fallen Order.
I face more than enough hardship. Thank you very much.
You are welcome, Feeble One.
We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine.
Everyone okay? We should have gone to Maku 4. I would be wary, Rodin.
You know what? I survived freaking Half-World. I think I'm scared of some little...
It's not alone. Get ready.
What are these things? They are amorphous vermin.
Shoot first, questions later.
That's cool. You got like a bunch of different abilities for each team member.
Your maker! Steel Boy's enjoying this way too much! This is the local fauna! It's about to be an endangered species! Root! Hawkeye time! Oh, you, Rocket! Time to go boom! I am eager to experience Lady Hellbender's legendary menagerie.
Should we ask them for directions?
I'm thinking maybe they are directions.
Oh, like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an arrow with the word fortress on it, but statues suggest civilization, and the only settlement I saw when we were topside
was Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Dead end. That's just great.
It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What do you not have time to dawdle in this jungle? I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge. I may activate a hole through your face! Put me down!
He'll be fine. Just curl up in a ball.
What?
Drax, throw him.
No!
Yeah, I can see that. I can see
It's okay.
a little bit Devil May Cry.
I guess that only applies to cats.
You sons of dogs!
As much as I like seeing gameplay, I hope they, you know, show other games.
To do its job.
Come on, man.
Because we've been on Guardians for a while
And
now.
we'll raise your cut by 5%.
I want 10.
Okay, deal.
Looks cool, but I'm about ready to see something else, I'll be honest.
Thanks for the bridge, Rocket.
If you even think of pulling that
Wait,
stud again.
hear that?
Guys.
I got it.
These creatures are perfect predators. Stop cheering for the murder monster!
Somebody's having fun.
You are my prey!
Keep it together, Doc!
Bad dog! Bad dog!
We've got the numbers!
I don't, maybe it's just me, but this looks like it could get repetitive real quick.
Point the mouth, dodge the tail, slice the spear!
Is anything on this planet not trying to kill us? Guys, huddle up! Already missing the jiggle jellies!
They keep moving around!
It is past time, my blade! Don't get too close to that mouth!
Yeah, I do hope it's not linear. Because that was like the biggest problem with Avengers, it was just way too linear.
Come on, we got this! Perhaps these were sent by Lady Hellbender! While she can keep them! How come monsters are never friendly?
That is definitely in my top 10 fortresses.
Peter?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, right. The cage.
The point of even getting the Flarkin thing was looking like we mean business.
All right, Rocket. Time to put on your monster face.
I only got one face, Quill.
Are you sure about this, Peter? Look at him! You better have one hell of a sales pitch.
It'll be fine.
Maybe Gamora's right. We should try selling Groot instead.
Really?
This is an affront to democracy.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same.
I just think that we might need
Hope
Rocket
it's
on
not
the
too much
outside
longer.
for this one.
Yeah, we noticed.
I want to see
You
what
wanna
else
make
they
that
have for
call,
us.
Then you better not mess this up. You hang tight there, bud. When the time comes, I'll get you out of there. Rocket style.
Rocket, what are you doing?
It does nothing. Ah, it's okay.
Who's the monster now? Rocket, what the?
Guardians of the Galaxy. How many times do I have to kill you? The audacity that you thought you could rob me, Dweller! Feast upon them!
You got this, probably. Alright, that's it. It's done. It's over. At the somewhat classic costumes.
Now we're going to revisit two iconic brands that are being remastered for modern platforms. First up, relive the classic games in the Final Fantasy series, and then get one more peek at Legend of Mana ahead of its June 24th launch.
Looks like they're remastering some of the old Final Fantasy games. All 6? Well, I'm assuming it's the first 6. Yeah. That's cool. I mean, I guess. I was hoping we could actually see what they look like, that's the only thing. I'm sure we will though, I hope, at least.
Up next, Earth's
Or
mightiest
not.
heroes
Okay.
continue their fight to defend the world in Marvel's
That's kinda-
Avengers. The team at Crystal Dynamics is excited to share the latest updates with you, including new mission types and a growing roster of heroes.
Yeah, new heroes. Okay. This is what I expected. Figured they would show more Avengers.
Avengers, secure that super weapon at all costs.
I don't... Do people still play this game? I've heard it's like kind of dead.
Energy is building up.
I could be wrong.
Every second counts, people. Keep it moving.
It's beautiful, isn't it? You're out of your depth, Avengers.
Shutting you down, Monica.
The world doesn't need Avengers. AIM will save this world. I will save it.
There is no end to these clones. You don't understand what that cube is capable of.
Yeah, that's understandable. I don't think it's going to be going on for too much longer. I don't think the E3, or not E3, the Square Enix showcase is going to be as long as the Xbox. Could be wrong though. But yeah, you do what you need to do. Don't stay up too late. I don't know, it might still have a decent fan base. I might just be out of touch. But I don't know. Looks like Ghost Runner. A little bit.
I applaud your efforts to connect with your roots, but as a man who has seen 3 Black Panthers fall, I must warn you of a few things. Many eyes follow the path you are about to walk down.
They say I walk like a king, talk like a king. You can act around now, say the same.
You just wanted to show off
They
your
chasing
suit.
the fame, they all want the name. But they ain't got what's running through these veins. Make way for the king.
It is Claw.
Yeah, new map and new character.
Vibranium doesn't belong to you. All right.
Looks good. I'm probably not gonna play it, but it looks good.
It belongs to Wakanda.
Black Panther's always cool.
Look at me now. They count me down. So give me the crown. They say I walk like a king, talk like a king. You can act around now, say the same thing. They chasing the fame. They all want the name.
Oh, it's free. That's really good. That's really good.
Now it's time to give mobile players a quick
Always
look at some
down
of the
for free
games that will be
DLC.
available in the coming months.
Good
I
evening,
don't really care much about
426.
mobile games,
Our
I'll be honest.
intelligence reports a new threat to global stability. Their reach is unlike anything we have seen before. Following Agent 47's disappearance, you were selected because of your
mobile game.
remarkable skills. Execution must be perfect. We will strike from the shadows, and they will never know what hit them.
June 13th. Wait, is that already out?
A sad and beautiful tale that
Oh, is this the
echoes
new
throughout
Nier game?
eternity.
Nier mobile game?
The first mobile entry in the Nier series. Nier Reincarnation.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of mobile games, but I can't complain too much. They're moving through this pretty fast. Zelda remake for mobile?
Today, the team at Platinum Games is giving you an exclusive look at the epic world of Babylon's Fall.
Babylon's
featuring
Fall,
fluid
that's what they were
combat,
talking about
powerful
earlier.
weapons, and a unique art style.
I know nothing about this game, but
Built over 1,000 years, it was meant to be a tower of dreams. But for 1,000 more, it was seen as a tower of ruin. Persevering through fire and ice,
I like the art style.
coldest of winds, eventually the tower became a symbol of unrelenting ambition. That tower's name is Babylon.
Does the savior of Neo Babylon stand among us? Let's find out without further ado.
I still don't know what this game is, but I mean, it looks good at least. Graphics-wise, like art style-wise.
If I'm to die, then I'll die for hope. For what little hope there may be.
Seen through the veil at last, have you? We're all prisoners of our subjective reality.
From the gameplay alone, I can see myself enjoying this game.
You see, and you like to end up seeing only what you believe.
Not but two paths lie ahead. Ascend to the heaven above the tower, or fall like this one now before you.
Now begins its tale of both hope and despair.
Yes. Okay, on PS5 too. I was gonna say only PS4. Developer interview. They didn't give a release date.
プラチナゲームズは本当にアクションという部分に関しては世界屈指のデベロッパーだと思ってますし、ニーアオートマタでそれが証明できたんじゃないかなと思ってます。
Alright, have a good night, Puff.
アクションをもっと楽しむために
Thanks for sticking around.
選ばれたジャンルがハック&スラッシュでしたので、このゲームのコンセプトは端的に言うとニーアオートマタのアクションでハック&スラッシュというジャンルを楽しむということになります。
もちろん一人でも遊べるんですけど、4人でダンジョンを攻略していくゲームになります。
コンセプトについては、プレイヤーが途切れない目標に向かって、アクション、追い求め続けることができると。プレイヤーは、ストーリーを追いながらダンジョンをクリアして上層を目指していくと。入手する装備や素材を集めて自身を強化してカスタマイズしていくと。
ゲームのスタイルとしては、オーソドックスなハック&スラッシュという形ですね。ただアクションがスキルや強い力を引き出すためのトリガーになっているところがポイントかなと思っています。
プレイヤーの背中についているフィデモコピーというのがかなりキーアイテムとなっています。それによって、遊び方とかカスタマイズの方向性っていうのも変わってきます。
ハイファンタジー感というか、その上品さというところはすごい意識してくれっていうふうに言われましたね。カートゥーンチェックにならないようにというか、リアルに本当に存在している人たちがいるかのような感じは意識しました。
このゲームは運営型のゲームとして開発しています。発売後も定期的に新しいコンテンツを提供する予定です。
ようやく皆さんに改めてこういった形で発表できたこと、本当に私たちも嬉しくなっていますし、まさにこれから開発の佳境になっていくので、精一杯頑張っていきたいので、皆さんも引き続き応援よろしくお願いいたします。
Closed beta. I don't know when this is gonna come out, but I'm
let's
interested.
check out the next major entry in the
I
popular
like platinum
Life is
games,
Strange
so
series. True Colors.
I'll definitely stay updated
The team
with
at
that.
Deck 9 is ready to give you a deeper look at Alex Chen's psychic power of empathy. But first, here's a look at the Life is Strange Remastered Collection.
Life is Strange
Feels
Remastered.
so weird to be back.
After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield.
I mean,
What do you
game's
remember
not
about
that
us
old.
as
I don't
kids?
think it really needs a remaster,
I
especially
think
with
about
like
us as
the
little pirates running and
cartoony
jumping through
art
Arcade
style.
Bay.
We are awesome!
Yeah. I mean, it looks better,
Come
I
on,
guess,
let's
but it's kind of
Or take my picture with your new camera.
not really a needed remaster.
That's Rachel Amber. After my dad died and you moved, I felt abandoned.
Oh, good, you're here.
Rachel saved my life. She was my angel. Something happened to her. We have to find her, Max. Holy shit. Max, what's going on?
No!
Whoa. I discovered I could reverse time. What? hell is this?
Life is Strange was a good game, though. That was one of the first games I got all the achievements in back on.
Step back before you regret it.
I think I played it on Xbox One.
Then I realized I had a choice and the power to change everything. Arcadia Bay is on the edge of disaster. Time to change time.
Whatever happens, I'll always have your back. Always.
Good game. I don't know if it really needs a remaster, though. It's
Hi, I'm Maya, also known as
kinda
MXM2.
unnecessary.
I'm a musician and the singing voice of Alex Chen in the upcoming Life is Strange True Colors. I hope you enjoyed that first look at official gameplay from the remastered collection. As a longtime fan, I know I did. You can see the love and care that Deck 9 have put into remastering both Life is Strange and Before the Storm. This collection features improved character animation, lip sync, and visuals, breathing new life into these two beloved games. Back in March, we also revealed the next major game in the series, Life is Strange True Colors, a small-town supernatural mystery. Alex Chen must uncover the truth behind her brother's death, using her psychic power of empathy to unravel the shocking secrets of Haven Springs. Today, we have a first look at Alex's unique power in action. Here's game director Zach Garris for more.
Alex's psychic power of empathy is integral to the story of Life is Strange True Colors. It impacts every relationship she builds and every decision she makes.
Never thought I'd have a freaky empath friend.
For years, Alex has been unable to shut out the strong feelings of others, the fear, sadness, and anger of those around her, leading her to believe her power is a curse. In the wake of Gabe's death, Alex realizes the only way she can find the truth is to embrace her power.
Fuck.
I can't believe this is happening.
Who's my favorite
And the
character?
only way to understand is to feel what he's feeling.
From the very start, you can use Alex's power to focus on brightly colored auras to gain an insight into people's emotions.
Gabe was too young. Just too young.
These valuable insights deepen Alex's relationships with the folk of Haven Springs, as well as sparking new dialogue options and events, as here from a scene very early on in the game.
You're gonna lose her. You're gonna lose her, and it's all your fault.
Alex has uncovered a secret that Mac wants to keep hidden from his long-term girlfriend, and now he is terrified that Alex will reveal it before he can talk to Riley.
She is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Sorry.
Please.
I might
help
play
me
this
out.
game. I don't know. I wasn't really interested in Before the Storm, but this looks at least somewhat
Mac's
interesting.
telling you a whole lot of bullshit.
Thanks for telling me the truth, Alex.
But are we still together?
Are you serious? I need to get back to work.
Sure, Alex. We'll get out of your way.
When Alex encounters a particularly strong aura, she can reach out to actively connect with that person's emotions. This generates a nova, a supernatural flare that transforms the world around Alex into a reflection of that person's psyche. In this altered, emotionally charged state, Alex can
I don't know
experience
if you've seen
fragments of thoughts and memories to get to
Enix
the
show
root of
so
their
far,
issue.
but you haven't really missed much.
But not
they
every
showed
emotional
a Guardians of
crisis
the
can be
Galaxy
easily
game,
dealt with. Some
some
carry a dangerous,
Avengers DLC,
even life-threatening amount of
the
power.
mobile games, and now this.
Dead! I wish I were too.
No decision is easy, and the consequences will be felt across the game.
This anger could kill her. What if I could just take it away?
Using Alex's powers the only way you can uncover the truth behind her brother's death.
What would that do to her? What would it do to me? And even if I can, should I?
How far will you go in pursuit of that truth? The choice is yours.
Alex's powers look so awesome. I have no idea how I'll make some of these choices, but I can't wait to play it with you all when it comes out on September 10th.
September
Don't
10th.
forget, you can pre-order Life is Strange
see.
True
I might play
Colors now. And if you
Might
choose
play it
the
on
Ultimate
stream or
Edition,
something. I
you'll
don't know.
also receive the Life is Strange Remastered Collection. And that's it for today. Make sure to follow the Life is Strange
I
social
like the
channels
first game,
for
but
more.
it's been a long time since I played it.
And now, we are excited to unveil a brand new title from Square Enix Japan.
New title. I'm down for a new IP. If it is a new IP.
I'm here to kill chaos. That's my mission. Looks like chaos has been waiting for us.
You gonna make us go in there and find you?
Guess we'll just show ourselves in.
I only know
Classic
one
cheesy
thing.
Square Enix dialogue. I like
to
it.
Kill chaos. We need to. It's not a hope or a dream. It's like a hunger, a thirst.
Move aside! You're dust!
You sure chaos is here?
Yeah, they can only squash monsters for so long. I hate doing pest control.
This is the shrine of chaos. He's here. We just have to hunt him down.
Feel the pain!
This looks cool though. I like it.
The darkness is so thick I can taste it. This is it. No doubt.
Die already!
There was a knight who left on the same journey as you, but never returned. His name was Garland. If you could, I would be grateful if you looked for him.
Chaos.
I'll crush you!
Jesus.
Know when you're beaten!
And who are you? We're here to kill chaos.
The prophecy's very own Warriors of Light.
Real.
He always wore such splendid armor, with a helmet that was terrifying to behold.
It's Garland!
No.
This is cheesy as hell. I love it. I'm definitely gonna be checking this one out. I like it. Ranger of Paradise. Final Fantasy Origin. 2022. I'll check it out. I like that. That was funny. I'm sure that'll be
I'll
fun.
leave you with a look at some of the amazing Square Enix titles you can play now, as well as those to come.
I think this is
bad news, but
remake integrated.
Just hit me with
Final
it.
Fantasy
you
7.
dropped plate number 7.
They're gonna do what?
Yeah. No Final Fantasy 16, which, I mean, I wasn't really expecting it, but still, would have been cool to see. Oh wait. As I speak, there it is.
It's all or nothing.
No, of course I will. I'll call you.
Thank you for joining us today. Keep an eye out for news about our next Square Enix Presents. I'm Matt Mercer. See you next time.
All right, I think that's it.
Welcome
Yeah.
back, everybody.
All right,
to
so
Square.
let me mute this and then go full cam. So, I'll be honest, Square Enix wasn't as good as I was hoping. Definitely not as good as the Xbox presentation. There were some cool things they showed, but I kind of a letdown, kind of lame. They spent way too long on Guardians of the Galaxy, which, I mean, it looks cool, but that section of the presentation just went on way too long. It could have gone half as long as it actually did, but oh well. What's next? So we got Square Enix. 2 o'clock. Next is, I guess they're doing a show about Back for Blood. I don't think we really need to check that out though. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Tomorrow is Take-Two, Mythical Games, Indie Showcase, Capcom. I'll probably watch tomorrow. I'm probably not going to stream it though. There's nothing too interesting that I'm looking forward to. But we'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. There was a lot of cool stuff shown at the Xbox show. Not so much Square Enix. But yeah, what can you do? The last, the Final Fantasy Origin. I already forget the name. That looked really good. I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for that. I hope that turns out good. But other than that, that'll be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Leave the stream a like. And I will see you next time. Whether it's another stream, I'm posting a new video in about an hour. It's going to be another episode of the VTMB role playthrough. And then I have a new series. I'll let you guys be surprised. But I have a new series coming up. You guys will see what that is. Something really cool. It'll be exciting. I think that's all I have for you. So I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.